750.
Quack.
Eh.
Chance is still a duck from the one shot.
I've always been a duck. That was just me being me.
Chance is
That's
still
fair.
chance. Okay. We're ready for Dungeons and Dragons.
You know it.
Please.
Oh, you know it.
Oh, you know it.
Shut up.
I knew there was a pun in there somewhere. Alright, let's go.
Hello, travelers. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I love you guys. You're like my hype team. Whenever I say that, you just go fucking nuts, and it's great.
Yeah, because we're fucking excited.
I just love it, and I love all of you very dearly.
I love
Aw.
you.
Last time
I
on
wish-
Dungeons and Dragons. What?
I wish it had been caught on tape what you called us earlier.
What did I call you?
Crackers.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
the crackers.
well, you know. Anyway, last time on Dungeons and Dragons, we had a good time.
Well,
No, yeah, I did. I lived,
you had a
bitch.
great time.
I live.
I made mistakes.
Reverence
Yeah, you did.
contacted her god, Ralashaz, in the bottom of a river, and he put out the fire for her, and it was really cool. And then everyone else panicked about all of their friends being dead, and that was pretty cool. And then Mary drank some of Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville and died, and that was pretty cool.
He's not
And
dead.
then-
He's just much like a Vermedas.
You don't know.
You don't know that.
Maybe he's
still
dead.
alive. That's no one checked to see if he died through the night. That's a good point.
Everyone
Y'all.
slept and they didn't check on him, so he choked on his own spit in his sleep.
Well, rest in
That would
peace.
be a terrible way to go.
Let's get him cremated and keep his bones.
That's like the last way Merritt wants to.
It's like his worst nightmare!
That is his worst nightmare, actually. Being burned.
Fuck. If you're already
Hey.
dead, you can't feel it. Probably.
It's
Look,
still not great.
This
His
new
bones are
chart.
just wood.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, they
No.
definitely are, though.
We can't start on this. What's next on the? What's next?
So Penn went, full... I was gonna say full commando.
Uh-huh. Did they?
That's not... Penn went nuts and saved Noah and Lilith all by themselves.
The full Rambo.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go.
And you all met up again in the woods and had a nice night of rest and relaxation, especially Merritt. And then Adelaide showed up in the form of a bunch of mist and passed out on the doorway.
Woo!
Woo!
You can't worry about anything when you're knocked the fuck out.
Can I make sure Adelaide's alive?
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm just gonna make it. No, not that big.
My pipey. Oh, little.
Even smaller.
My pipey not very big at all, actually.
Here, I'm going to put everyone in this little friend group right here.
Aw.
And then, I'm gonna put everyone in the friend zone.
Where they belong.
Here's all the friends.
We have so many friends.
I've got an amount of friends. So, Noah, you watched for the last half of the night and cast healing wounds on Adelaide, who is currently passed out on the floor, and it's morning.
I suppose I go and wake everybody that is conscious up.
Well, none
We're
of them
all
are conscious because that's what being asleep means.
You are correct. The one's not in a coma.
Just
put it that
also
way.
still not gonna check on Merit.
Thanks. Really filling them up there.
All right, so Ben and Reverence, you're up.
And then he goes and checks on Matt.
Oh shit. Adelaide's here now.
Yeah, they just kind of came in and passed the fuck out. So
Did you check on them?
I cast
So
a spell
no.
on them.
Can I check on Adelaide?
Give me a medicine check.
I should open my sheet.
Maybe.
Maybe so.
That would help me play Dungeons and Dragons, I think.
Probably.
Can I also check on Merit?
I thought you were gonna say, "Can I also open my sheet?"
You may.
Yes, you may.
May I please open my sheet?
Yeah, you can check on Merit. Give me a medicine check.
Maybe I should roll with
Reverence.
reverence.
Yeah, maybe. Siren and Chance.
Yeah.
You're just a sin or descent.
Gamzee and a lizard.
Oh no. Anyway, proceed.
So, Reverence, you look over at Adelaide, who is still unconscious, very much. They have several, like, burns in their skin, and wounds that aren't covered wounds, but thanks to Noah's healing spell last session, they are no longer bleeding out or anything.
Well,
They are stable.
well, that's good.
Actually, you know what? They do not have a pulse.
Reverence Can I do a check to see if I know that vampires probably don't have those?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh my fucking god, they fucking did.
Oh my fucking god, they fucking dead. Would that be history or arcana or just intelligence?
I'll let you roll either any of those.
You have to read some sort of a book about it.
So, including wisdom, can I roll wisdom? Can I be wise enough to find it out, or is that pushing it?
No, you listed 3 skills, and I said
I whispered wisdom.
no, not wisdom.
I did say wisdom, just quietly.
No.
Okay, well, it's the fucking same for all the rest, so let's do history. I have read books about vampires. They're just
yeah,
not,
on your book,
you know.
on your book knowledge about sexy vampires, it's definitely been like a thing where it's like, oh, you don't have a heartbeat. What's wrong with you? I'm a vampire. Whoa! So, like, you think maybe.
Hey, does anyone know if vampires are supposed to have heartbeats? I'm asking the group at large. The one.
Do we start making rolls?
I don't
See
think
if we
anyone
fucking know.
I don't.
I don't know if Noah would know.
You could make a history check. Noah, you've never directly encountered a vampire, so your knowledge is also limited. None of you have really directly encountered vampires, but supposedly they don't have heartbeats.
Fuck if I know. Do they
Well,
not have a heartbeat?
Yeah, it's gonna be really bad if they're supposed to.
Oh,
Is all I'll say that it's gonna be a bad situation if their heart is supposed to be beating. Because it isn't. Are they breathing? No, right?
No.
They aren't breathing either, but again, I don't know if that's real. Do they need to? Not sure. Can't really ask currently.
Legally dead.
Like, do the eyes dilate too or anything?
I peel their little eye open to see what happens when I lift their eyelid up.
Yeah, the reflex does it.
Oh yeah, it's okay. I think it's fine.
Oh, thank God they're alive.
I think we're gonna be okay.
Noah gives a thumbs up.
Great idea, Noah.
All right, Noah and Merritt. So you turn back to Merritt and kind of look him over. He is still unconscious. You haven't tried to wake him up, and he still appears to be sleeping.
Alive and sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's dead and
Well, you
sleeping.
can't sleep when you're dead.
That's just called being dead.
I try to wake him up.
What do you do?
I kind of shake him a bit.
No response.
He turns around. Well, this one's still in a fucking coma.
Does he have a heartbeat?
I check his pulse.
I mean, yeah, I would assume you did that.
You have a point.
Does Merritt have a heartbeat?
Yes.
Trees have
Sure.
heartbeats?
Isn't it just like sap in there?
He's just got a vascular system.
Oh no, he bleeds red. He's
Taking note.
close
Merritt
enough to
does
humanoid.
not bleed chlorophyll.
Yeah, I mean, his. I guess it's worth saying because I made note of it and then forgot to say anything last session. Merritt still has a lot of the wounds, even though they're not bleeding out anymore between healing and rest and stuff. But there's like, what was it, 7 of them all across his front in some way or form, and then another like 3 on his back from just the halberd hits of just red and wounded and ow. So he's still gonna be achy whenever he wakes, if he wakes at all.
Reverence like wanders over to away from Adelaide and over to where Merritt and Noah are, because Adelaide's probably fine. She can't really fix a vampire at this point with her knowledge.
Is Adelaide covered up?
No.
Like wearing
Yeah.
clothes.
No, like
I mean, yeah,
covered
they're
from
wearing-
the sunlight since it's daytime. And they're
Oh.
in pain.
I take off my fancy cloak and I put it over Adelaide's not covered bits. So I put it over their head.
Like a dead body.
Good night, sweet prince.
Mhm.
Sweet princess. All right.
And then I go over to where Merritt is.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of like conspire with Noah, like, should I heal him? Do you think if I dispel magic, will he just die because he's all magic?
Fuck if I know. You know about as much as I do. Probably more, to be honest.
That's troubling, seeing as I know very little.
It depends on what
I
subject
mean,
you need.
You've had
Like-
sex with him, you should know things.
I am not going to answer that.
Pen is distracting
What's the
Lilith from this
question?
conversation.
I know. Reverence
I mean-
does know this, right? They're best friends. They've talked about it.
God, I
It's
can't
Merritt's
remember.
old reverence that he fucked Noah.
think. It was what had happened in Secco.
Well, it also
Let
doesn't have to be
someone
like
know.
it doesn't have to be in game, like while we were
Yeah.
playing, but they talked about it. Like, would Merritt have told Reverence at some point? I feel like he would have, because if he didn't, and Reverence finds out, she's gonna kick his ass for not telling. But that's just.
I think it was probably noticed that they had been out all night, and she probably would have asked, and he probably would have been like, well, yeah.
Alright, so yeah, Reverence knows.
And that's fine. That's not the question
Yeah.
he's not answering.
It's just any other explicit details.
It's the fact
that's
about
not.
knowing more about him.
I mean, at least bodily.
Oh my god! Oh my god! How would that help magic-wise, you
I
dingus?
don't know, you've been exposed to significantly more of the man I have.
I'm fucking dying.
Pen is covering Lilith's ears.
But who will cover Pen?
Oh my
Look. All I know is the man fucks. Not anything about his fucking magic or his plantness.
Oh, I thought for sure you were gonna say his plant dick.
Well, no, that doesn't help me at all. I hope you know.
I know it doesn't. I'm just letting you know. Look, it's worth a shot.
What is?
No! God!
I'd rather not. And you shouldn't while he's asleep.
No, I meant dispel magic or healing
Oh,
or whatever
okay.
the fuck you
While
were
Noah's
earlier,
still
you
fucking saying
dingus.
things, she dispels magic. She just like waves her hand.
Well, this is gonna be interesting, maybe.
You know, just in case.
Just on him.
Just the
You
third
sure
level?
Yeah. Let's do it at fourth,
Whoa.
just in case.
Gnarly, dude.
This is fun because I don't know what would happen.
Maybe nothing.
Maybe
I mean, you
nothing.
can't dispel a person's inherent magic.
That's
that would
good.
be insane. This isn't. You're not
Yeah.
Aang, the last
That's
Airbender.
not, I'm trying to get rid of the potion shit. I am Aang, the last airbender. Thank you.
No,
You don't know me.
you can't take people's bending away.
That's fucked. Can I bloodbend them? I can, because inflict wounds is basically that.
And he doesn't. Nothing happens.
Damn, I don't even have to roll the thing, huh?
No. A spell wasn't cast on him.
Well, no.
I questioned dispel magic because I was like, would that do anything to like the way he gets warlock powers?
Potions
It
have
doesn't matter.
spells? I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. I
I'm
just,
just
I had like,
trying
an internal
Stop him
consideration
from
of like,
dying.
thank you.
Well, that didn't do shit. I'm gonna slap him,
Oh.
like, really hard.
Okay, Merritt, you take 1 point of damage,
Down to 73.
and you don't wake up.
Cool.
Well, fuck.
Now his face starts going red and a bruise starts forming there. You just keep bruising him to try and wake him. Because you punched him in his stomach, essentially. Earlier.
Look, she's not a fucking medical professional. Just because she has proficiency in medicine does not mean anything.
Well, I guess we're just stuck with his sad limp body.
I guess Merritt's fucking dead, and I'll never get my best friend back.
I can probably help.
Reverend says this right in his face next to his ear because he's an idiot. Pen, did you say something you could do? What?
Yeah, I can do something probably.
Like what?
Here. And Pen casts Greater Restoration on Merit.
It's a good spell.
Yeah, it's like one of the best ones I can do.
Hello? God, am I good now? Hey, Delta.
God, am I good?
God?
Um,
What's the sitch?
Reverend's voice to Ralish house. God, am I good?
That's such it. Whew.
I mean, I don't know if it's any of these.
Is it maybe at least worth a roll?
To be fair, though, you let whatever. Lestoration.
Restoration.
You let Lestoration cure alcohol.
Yeah. But that
This
was just a
is like-
hangover, not a full-on coma.
This is like magic alcohol, so I think restoration
great.
should fix
You know,
it.
Betsy's right.
Also, wasn't one of the greater restorations what revived melees? I know it's not the
I
exact
thought
same
you almost
effect,
called it
but-
mayonnaise.
How did mayonnaise good? Isn't that how we did mayonnaise good?
Mayonnaise.
He's not even white.
He doesn't
Come on,
I was about to say, yeah, he doesn't deserve being called mayonnaise. Anyway. He deserves better. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it me or KR dying?
It is up to you. Don't worry. I'm sorry,
it's
Siren.
me. Okay, it's fine. I'm back now.
Welcome back.
You could at least call it a roll, but it's
Merit,
maybe
make a
higher roll.
Constitution check.
Oh, I make the okay. Check or save, it doesn't really matter.
Just the check.
Just a check. No advantage, I assume.
No advantage.
Jeez, that's one above the initial check. That fucked me up.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh,
hello?
I think Siren's dying is the problem. Siren, come
Who
back
said
to
hello? I
us.
thought it was Benji.
It was me when Siren said it
Oh.
first. Siren's
Litmus.
dying.
Litmus?
Litmus?
Litmus.
The litmus test?
No, like Christmas, but it's lit.
Ah.
Why?
Mary Litmus.
Because when I fully died, I said Liddy in
No.
sarcastic. And so, in sincerity, Litmus. Don't question the things that I say, alright? Just go with it.
I mean, I always do, but it never gets us anywhere. Anyway.
It doesn't.
Are you good now?
For the moment, it seems. I switched internet, so hopefully that'll be
I
alright.
rolled one above.
What did
Okay,
you
so
roll?
I rolled a 2
2.
plus my 3.
No,
for a
what
5.
for? Why did
To
you
wake
what
up.
Did you roll for? Oh, that would have been cool before I used a spell slot.
Yeah, it doesn't wake up.
Well, beans. Merit, stop using all my good stuff.
We all just stand in a fucking circle and look at Merritt like fuck. Well, what do we do now?
I'm gonna sit down for an hour.
I just woke up and now I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, mine's just gone until I go to bed again, so that's great.
Yours was only a 4th level.
What was yours?
A 5th level.
Fifth.
My
Oh,
1/5
shit.
level spell.
Oh yeah, you sit down for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, go sit down.
Well, I guess we'll just. Are we just gonna hang out while we wait on these idiots to wake up?
I mean,
Don't really
I
have much else
guess.
to do.
unless you guys have a plan on how to get Adelaide in the meantime. I mean, Thalia in the meantime.
Oh, not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're definitely going to rely on Adelaide to know what to do in that situation.
Well, this is butts.
Yeah,
It is,
Well-
but
I guess since we don't really have a whole lot else to do, I'm gonna go fuck around in the woods for a little bit. I'll be
Oh.
back.
I was okay. I was gonna offer you a book, but I guess you can do that too.
He gives a thumbs up. It just kind of walks off into the fucking woods.
Reverence resumes reading. I'm about to let one.
Oh. What?
Oh, I forgot.
What?
It's one of my
What?
books.
Can you show it to us? Can we see it? Is there a
Uh,
cover? Delta?
There definitely was. I don't think it's in the game, is it?
Here, hold on. Let me. Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
Just go look at that.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh fuck.
Can we please? You see what it says under the name?
Wait
Best-selling
for it.
author of.
Yeah. Wisconsin Whore Dog. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh.
I don't have that one.
I'm about to let one.
I've right now on my person. I'm about to let one in Lord of the Hisfit.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
And I'm reading. I'm about to let one against a tree, where I can keep a watchful eye on both Adelaide and Merritt in their nap time.
All right.
I'm gonna give Adelaide some more health too. I'm worried about them.
God, I wish I could just like sit down and regain my spell slots. That would be so sick.
I can only do it once and only some of them.
Mm.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's only warlocks that like get their whole shit back. But then again,
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't have a whole lot of them.
That's why I only got
Period.
2.
That's not enough.
No, it isn't. Why do you think I complain?
The two are very chunky though.
Chomp!
I mean, when you're a really high level warlock, it's sick as hell.
Well,
Kratos.
yes and no.
So fucking cool.
Yes and no, because you cap out at 5, but then you get more 5th level to a certain extent, and
That's
then you get
fine.
the Mystic Arcanum shit.
Yeah, that was the shit that was cool as fuck.
Yeah, but that stuff
I
you only
had
get
all of
once per long rest.
Adelaide
Which
gets
I
20
don't-
points of health.
Hell yeah.
I don't have Mystic Arcanum yet.
Well, we're still babies. When I tell people that we're only level 9 and we've been playing for 3 years, they're like, "What?"
We didn't even start at level 1.
We
I know. I leave that part out usually.
Literally, it's only been a year, and Crit Roll Campaign 2 is at level 9, and I'm like, no, go back down! Stop!
You're not there yet.
Look,
Slow
we
down.
move really slow.
We're savoring the campaign. There's nothing wrong with it.
We're
Yeah,
savoring
slow
it.
Aw.
burn.
That's
There
a
is
really
nothing
nice way to-
wrong with savoring the
We're-
gifts we've been given.
We're really marinating in the plot.
We're lost in the sauce.
We're lost in the sauce.
Also,
Gotta
if
get a
we were a
real
higher
mind.
level now with where we're at in the game, I would be worried because, like, fucking so much personal stories to still do.
Oh,
We
yeah.
can't cap yet. We have so much to do still.
Well, yeah.
So,
Listen, we're in
But-
it for the long haul.
I am. Also, the longer this takes, the longer I have to make a campaign. So,
I'm just saying, y'all better. I haven't said anything yet. Never mind.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Is this a threat?
It is.
I feel threatened.
Yep. Better watch out.
you better
Watch out. Campaign might just come out left fucking field.
Hey, we've established that I'm going next, okay?
We have a schedule.
Do we?
We don't.
You guys
Here's
should
the thing,
do it
guys.
better. I did
I've
it
got
in a
at
week.
least another 3 campaigns in me.
We've established that I'm going next.
Okay.
Have
Jesus.
we? What the fuck?
Yes.
Do it then.
Then do it.
We don't have time to play 2 campaigns, fucker.
Oh, we do.
We do.
I don't.
We have a schedule now.
Again, we don't.
And
Anyway.
okay, we'll talk
Things to
about
know
it another
about later.
time.
While we're sitting here, I'm gonna let Hector run around on his little legs.
Oh, perfect.
He's like a little toddler.
Oh, he's wonderful.
Beautiful.
It's a waddle,
Oh
sort of.
my god.
He doesn't have arms to balance him either.
Oh,
It's like a penguin. He falls on his face a couple times and he pushes himself up with his tongue.
Oh,
no.
that's so gross. I love him.
He's perfect.
I'm gonna. Oh, I don't have any rations. Can someone give me some food? Hector ate all of mine.
I don't think any
I
of
don't
us.
think anyone has food.
Noah's
I
in
think
the
we need
woods
to get some
collecting herbs and food right now.
Hector likes meat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll have
he's
to
not
kill
gonna find any
something.
meat.
You guys are gonna need to get some food.
I was gonna say grab the arrows from Merritt, but no one has just a bow.
Merritt doesn't even have a bow.
Merritt
Noah
doesn't even
has-
right now.
Mini crossbows.
You can't fire an arrow out of a crossbow!
He's got bolts of his own.
Oh yeah, you're fine. But I was trying to think of anything Pan could do. No.
Noah can provide for the whole family.
Pen can turn into a wolf.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Just go kill shit with your fucking jaws like a real man.
You know.
The Corel gnome.
Alright, so yeah. Pen, you sit for the hour. Noah, do you come back before then?
An hour. He'd probably still be out for a little bit. Not too much longer, though.
But yeah, you have your spells back. Reverend's still reading. Adelaide and Merritt are still asleep.
After a little bit, Reverence probably stops reading and does her morning prayer.
Your hair is also still wet.
That's disgusting.
Also, after some time of Noah just collecting random herbs to take and food, he also tries to look around for some nice rocks to use tombstone.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh, give me a nature check.
Yeah.
A tombstone for who?
Mallard sure as hell doesn't deserve one.
Fuck no. It wouldn't be for Adelaide. He is confident Adelaide's just perfectly fine. Not completely confident with Merritt.
Jesus.
Oh, you're so ready for him to just be dead.
Pick up a nice rock in case my man's dies.
I
you know,
Monday with
just-
them.
I know
Just pick
just
up a
enough
nice
about-
rock on the way, just in case, for the homie.
I know just enough about Noah's backstory to want to make it some sort of terrible joke, but I can't and I won't. Proceed.
That's fine. Go right ahead. I don't care.
Why does everybody know
Well,
about
no.
Noah's backstory except for me? I feel so left out.
Well, I was
Trust me.
with him when he made a lot of it.
Yeah,
I'm
and
not.
Merritt really doesn't, KR doesn't really know as that
Yeah,
much.
I know little snippets, and I can see some of the context for some things, but not the whole scope.
There's degrees of knowledge, and you just happen to be at the bottom of the degrees.
I'm so sad.
But you'll be surprised.
Yay.
You could always ask.
None of us
No!
know
I won't
anything
give you
about
the
pets.
full
No, don't be
answer.
ridiculous. Chance.
I won't give you a full answer, just like I've done with KR.
Chance, that's
I'm
spoilers.
still gonna be a cryptic.
We don't know jack shit about pens, so I don't want to hear it.
Pen's got nothing. You know everything about Pen.
You lying sack of shit.
So anyway, the rock that you're using for a tombstone.
Judging by that 11, it's kind of ugly.
um,
It's just a shitty little rock.
How big of a rock are you looking for?
It's not gonna be big. It's just gonna, like, you know those like rocks you could just pick
Like
up
a
with one
pet
hand.
rock? Like for the rocks
No.
that you put when your pet dies?
I'm
Oh
thinking,
my god!
I'm thinking like, you know, one of those rocks that you could just pick up with one hand, like at the side of the beach or some shit. Like, yeah, it's not a big rock.
Yeah, you can find one of those fairly easily. The area north of town is fairly there's like a cliffside.
Mhm.
So it's rocky fairly quickly underneath the dirt.
If we
If
bury
he can
him by
find
the
a
cliff,
bigger rock, he will.
if we bury him by the cliff, it's like the whole cliff is his tombstone.
You know, just get a little rock for your dear friend's demise.
But yeah, you can get a handheld rock.
Handheld rock, handheld
And
tombstone.
it's a little lopsided, but you can't find anything better.
That's fine. He'll make do. Mary will have to make do.
Bottoms might do.
So anyway,
So he's coming back with that and some herbs and food. No meat, just veggies and fruits, whatever you could find.
definitely not wild growing fruit. I don't
Yeah.
think.
I don't know
Probably
what.
like a good amount of edible leaves and stuff. Things that aren't like tasty, but things that you can eat.
Yeah.
Leaves.
You want some bark? That's not the sound bark.
I'm
makes.
pretty sure that's
You don't
not
know.
sound
Have you ever eaten bark?
I have.
I have to.
Who hasn't?
What? Me.
Oh.
And I don't plan to change that either.
It was a
Better
really
start
bad
planning.
experience. It was like burnt bark that was like hit by lightning.
Why would you eat that?
Why
I
would you
was
eat that?
young and dumb.
I've eaten a lot of things that are probably worse than bark, frankly.
We have to move on.
Yeah. This
Noah's
is why
back.
we're still level 9 after 3 years.
Noah's back. Pen, you've got your spell slots. Reverence is doing something. Everyone's here.
Oh my god, we're all here. And we've eaten? This is wonderful. Who wants to resurrect a bastard?
I would like to have all of our people before
No.
we do that.
We don't need them.
Yeah. No, I think we do.
No, I think it's fine. You got this
No, I
teeth,
think-
Reverence?
No, I think we I think we at least need
Reverence.
Adelaide.
Adelaide will be fine. Here,
No.
give me those teeth.
No, I don't
I-
think I will.
Pen is attempting to reach into
I-
her pockets.
I
Reverence
do
is not allowing
think-
this.
Look, merit is one thing, but I do think we should have Adelaide along with the duck.
It's
When we
fine. He'll
res-
just be a baby when we res him. It'll be easy.
No.
He won't know how to use his arms or legs.
No. What?
What?
It's a whole new body. You can't just
That
expect
doesn't
someone to get up and run off or fight you or whatever if they just were resurrected with a whole new body.
We need to wait on Adelaide.
Fine.
And I have the teeth, so you can't really argue.
Fine, I'm gonna go kill something. Pen wanders off.
I love you.
Oh my god.
So furious. I'm just gonna go kill something.
I have to go choke the life out of something.
Jesus goodness.
Pen's gonna hunt something. Can I hunt something?
Alright. Yeah, go for it.
Hell yeah. I'm doing it.
Okay. No, what are you doing with this rock? Are you burying Merritt right now? What's going on?
He just, where Merritt's laying, he just kind of sticks the rock in the ground over his head.
Oh god, he's not dead.
Noah? What is that?
It's a tombstone. Just
What?
Look, well, like
He's not dead yet! Reverend goes and checks his pulse again!
That's a really big part of me. It's like not really needs it. And he just
No, see, he's quite alive, Noah!
Noah goes. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Okay. Alright.
Are you... This behavior is rather concerning.
Oh fuck. Okay. How so?
You checked his pulse. Do you want him to die?
I
Are
don't
you trying
want him to
hurry the
die. I
process
just
along?
don't have a whole lot of faith. He made a really stupid decision.
Of course he did. Have you met the man?
I mean,
But-
yeah, I'm not a whole much different. I'm also
No,
not
you're
the smartest
not.
tree. No.
You're not very smart, and yet we don't put tombstones next to your head every time you pass out. And I think maybe we shouldn't make a habit of that. Especially a rock as shitty as that one was. He deserves a better rock. At least.
Look, Reverence.
Oh, Relish has helped me. What am I going to do? She's holding
Let's
it
do-
with her nose.
But it was funny though, right?
No!
I think it was kind of comedic.
I don't know about you, but I'm rather concerned about our friend.
He'll be fine. He just drank some
That's not what
fucking.
you said 2 seconds ago.
Both of
I
you
was
make a perception
fucking
check.
with you.
Who's
You need to calm down. He just drank some fucking magic juice. He'll be fine.
How am I?
Make
I'm perception.
perception check.
I'm perceptioning. I'm
Poops.
perceptioning.
Both of you. Pen is gone.
That's fine. Penn said they were gonna go kill something.
Also, oddly, I meant to say this as Penn was walking off, but Lilith would have gone with them. Just wondering where the fuck they were going. Lilith would have just wandered off with them.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Penn's chill with that.
Cool.
Noah, you see a figure in the woods approaching you.
Do
And
I
you two loudly
recognize?
argue.
Do I recognize this silhouette or figure?
I mean, all of your friends are here, and it's not Pen.
And as far as he can tell, Adelaide is just like still like murder victim covered.
Yeah, Adelaide looks like a dead body, and they should have an outline.
No, like how far away do they seem? Like, are they getting real close, or are they
They're
still kind of distant?
Approaching, yeah. I would say it doesn't seem like they are directly coming at you, like, oh, you're here, but they are investigating.
Okay.
Reverence is still fucking ranting about being concerned for her friend.
Noah immediately covers Reverence's mouth and goes, "Shh,
Reverence
Look,
bites your hand.
there's someone coming."
You could have just said that.
You were fucking yelling.
When am I not? Take
You
your hand
have
off
a
my mouth
point.
right now!
He pulls it away. I'm sorry. And ow.
She has sharp teeth, so
Yeah, that shit hurted.
you took a little nip. Might have broke a little skin.
But he
Take 1 point of damage.
he kind of nods his head towards the direction of said figure.
Okay, well,
He doesn't directly
Reverend
point at him.
is gonna draw the Hellstar and not turn it ever again, but she could still use it. And we're gonna drag Adelaide quietly over closer to a tree.
Noah is also going to bring Merrick closer to a tree or the same tree? Same tree.
And we're all gonna huddle by this tree and just try to be quiet for a minute. It's quiet time now.
Noah's going to climb up the tree and hide in it.
Okay. Both of you make a stealth check.
Time to play the quiet game. I'm gonna just use luck really fast. I'm just gonna do that again.
Go for it.
That's better.
There we go.
Okay. Both of you climb up to this tree, Noah in, and Reverence, you're sort of huddled in the underbrush with your two dead friends.
Aw.
You know what?
And
Go ahead.
you
I was
both.
gonna say,
Aw.
you go. I want to find out what happens.
You both hold your breath, and you see this patrol of guards walk through. And they're not being stealthy at all or anything, and it is also the middle of the day. And they basically walk through your small little campsite that you've stayed the night at. And you hear them sort of talking amongst themselves, like, what's this weird thing on the floor? Like, doesn't this look a little bit weird? And the other one's like, it's probably bears. And then they keep walking on their way.
Noah texts or gets out his smart stone and texts Pen. Tries to do this quietly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rock.
Yeah, it is a rock.
It doesn't have the fucking tic tac noises of like the iPhones.
Yeah. And he goes, you may want to watch. There is a patrol of guards roaming around. Watch your back.
Gotcha. Smiley
That's
face.
Are you, killing things as Pen? You're just killing things with your little nose?
You know, they're
Should they
looking
read things,
with their
Jeff?
gnome eyes first, and then maybe they'll murder things with their wolf mouth. We'll see.
Okay.
Depends on how they're feeling.
Alright. Okay.
If it hasn't been very long, they're still a gnome. If it's been a while, they might not be. Since they left.
Happened right as we were arguing, so
Yeah. It's not been super long.
Yeah.
once they're a sufficient sorry. Once they are what feels like a sufficient distance away, Reverence emerges from the bushes
Mhm.
and picks leaves out of her hair. Because her hair's just like down and loose because she's trying to let it dry because it's fucking soaking wet.
Mhm.
And now there's leaves in it. Yay!
Yay.
And I guess I'll drag Adelaide not quite as far away from the tree, but a little bit, out of the bushes.
Yeah.
For politeness. Mary can stay in the bushes.
That's where he belongs.
Precisely.
Okay. Yeah, the guards walk away without noticing you. And pretty soon they're out of sight for either of you.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that. I mean, that went a lot better than it could have. So, all's well.
Marvin sits down and like looks at her two dead friends. She's just like,
Noah's
"Ah,
still
man,
just
I
up in the
wish
tree chilling.
one of you would wake up.
I was going to say before was, if Merritt was dead, then there'd be something to do. At least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could dig that grave.
What?
I can find him a better tombstone.
Oh, okay.
You
I
go
see.
find a better rock. No, I love you,
I
KR.
see. Okay.
I'm
No. I see. I'll go now.
Oh,
no.
fucker.
Come back, KR.
KR, we're playing D&D, come
Back.
back. I missed you.
Welcome back. Merritt's not dead.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yet, as so many people want to point out.
Look, man, we don't know what was in the juice.
I do.
You're not
Which is the
part
terror.
of the royal we.
Alright.
You're God. You're God.
Thanks. What's going on for the rest of the day?
I don't know what to do until these idiots wake up. At least Adelaide.
I want to kill some rabbits and snakes and shit with Lilith, my best friend.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Are you doing this again, just with your gnome hand?
No. No.
Because that would be wild, but also the best.
I mean, sometimes, but today they're gonna be a dire wolf.
Okay. Oh. Yeah.
That's a bit
Hey.
big to be killing snakes and rabbit stuff.
Big rabbits. Like
Oh.
hares.
Like dire rabbits.
Like dire rabbits.
Dire rabbits?
A terrifying concept.
I mean, it was either that or a giant badger. How you guys feeling?
I like badger.
All
I do
right,
like
I'm gonna be a
badger.
giant badger instead.
Those are pretty fierce.
They also eat rabbits.
They sure fucking do.
Badgers are terrifying.
They actually are.
Honey badger
Yeah.
do not give a fuck.
God. It's 2019.
I know. That's a fine vintage.
It's a fucking fine wine of a meme. But yeah, you can fuck around in the woods as a giant badger who is like the size of Lilith.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
God,
palling around
Two
montage.
good hunting buddies.
Also, Hector's still strapped to my back,
God, that's such good imagery.
wiggling his little feet.
He's kicking his little feet. He has bloodlust, but you sate him. You keep him on a short leash. Yeah, you kill a bunch of things. Do you want to bring any back, or are you just going feral right now?
A little bit feral for a little bit, and then I'll bring some food back.
To feed your friends, baby?
The pen just like eats a fucking hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing also, when Lilith hunts or is in combat, she just goes full fucking feral. She's just full owl barrel.
Barrel.
I'll barrel.
I can't talk. Oh my god. Owl barrel. Owl bear.
A barrel full of owls. Anyway,
Terrifying. Yeah, though, you guys hunt plenty of food. It's not even gonna be a problem. I'm not gonna make you roll. You're a giant owl bear and a giant badger.
Hell yeah.
and it kicks ass.
We'll come back after a couple hours.
Yeah. I'd say it's probably later afternoon by the time you come back.
Also, while that's going on, like, this probably isn't going to help, like, at all, as we've seen healing spells not working much before. But he's just going to, like, cast its healing spirit just at second level. Just put it right where both of them are laying. Just kind of let that simmer and marinate them real quick.
Yeah, I mean, they both need health. Don't
If
they?
they sleep,
Yeah,
then it's
I mean,
fine.
So they
Well, I
both
wasn't sure
get
if, like,
10d6.
Merritt hasn't
Or
healed.
not, just 10.
well,
I wasn't sure they got healing from the long rest. Or...
I haven't. Straight up.
Okay.
Merritt is not healing during his
Yeah,
rest.
this is
Adelaide
not-
hasn't had a full long rest yet.
Yeah, but Merritt has
Okay.
more health right now than Penn has max, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, because I did.
So Merritt
I
can
did
suck
Oh
it.
yeah, I can get my health back. I forgot.
You can sit with the healing spirit.
He
No,
doesn't
you
need
should all
to,
give
it's
yourself healing and spell slots back.
Yeah.
I've been done that.
Did you choose
I
some
need
cool
my shit.
spells for today, Siren?
No, I don't fucking repick my spells
Oh
every
my
day.
god. What if you need them?
What if I need them? I'm a fucking dumb bitch.
All right.
God, you have the whole cleric spell list. You could do so much picking your spells.
Yeah, and it's very
You're living
stressful.
the dream.
No, it's stressful.
Yeah, it's actually very stressful.
It's actually the worst, because then I'm like, fuck, what if I need this, though?
Do you know how
And it
bad it
takes
feels
me,
to
like-
not have a spell you need?
Yeah, it takes
I
like
mean,
20 minutes for me to
yeah.
pick my spells, which is why I only do it when we're preparing for something specific.
It's a luxury, but also a burden. I see how it is.
Yeah. While you are healing Adelaide, most of their wounds kind of close up and look significantly better. They're obviously still going to be wounds, but you know, they're not. They don't look to be in any sort of mortal danger.
Yeah.
And Merritt's game-wise topped off. In context, it's much the same. They're pretty well minted together well enough. It would take like some sort of terrible strain to maybe bust them back open. That's not really going to happen. As you play frisbee with him, but
Oh, we should
Oh.
play frisbee with Merritt's dead body.
Yeah.
But
Continue.
there are, even as like it mends to where like the skin starts forming back, there's still like these bad looking scars that were not there previous that are now seared on his skin.
Oh yeah, you bad at metal.
Oh yeah,
You metal bad.
metal's bad. That's why I counted how many hits he took. Because it's all bad. But y'all, I don't think anyone's specifically seen that terror until now. That, metal bad.
Metal bad.
I would say Adelaide's scars are similar.
Oh,
Well, metal bad.
Silvered
same
weapons, yeah?
scars.
Silvered
Same
weapons bad.
But yeah, Penn and Lilith come back with plenty of food around afternoon, heading towards evening. But there's still plenty of sun.
Can I resurrect him now?
Can I try and wake Adelaide up? That was not a pen question. That was a Delta question.
Was that a question?
Yes. Can I try to wake Adelaide up?
Yeah.
I'd do that.
I mean, how are you doing it?
I'm gonna poke him a little bit with my foot. I'm gonna crouch down and lift the fucking cloak over both of us and go, Adelaide!
I
poke.
would say after a few attempts, they sort of slowly open their eyes and then like jolt up and look like they're going to kill you for 1 second.
No, 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 no. Hi, me, Reverence. Hello. Reverence is like holding her hand. The she's got the cloak resting on her horns, and she's holding her hands up like, no, hey, it's me,
Yeah.
friends.
Adelaide recognizes this and withdraws and sort of,
Reverence knows this experience all too well.
after a moment, puts a hand to their head and just kind of groans.
Do you need more healing?
No, I'm fine. Where am I?
Oh,
Are
I
in the
forgot about the
woods.
southern.
Headed to.
It's southern time.
We are hiding in the woods, as is common of us. Merritt's in a coma. We can't figure out how to wake him up, and we were thinking it would be good to go ahead and bring what's his fuck back.
Is he okay?
He's not dead, as far as we can tell, but he won't wake up. He drank some juice,
Adelaide frowns.
like from the guy's house.
Ah, yes, the margarita juice.
He just kind of drank the juice and is an idiot. And none of us know what to do about it, so I'm mostly trying not to think about it and hoping he'll wake up soon.
He shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, no, He shouldn't have, but he did. I wasn't here at the time.
Probably wake up for it. I've never touched it.
That's good. It'll probably be fine. Noah tried to get him a tombstone and I threw it back into the woods.
They keep frowning.
Yeah. It's, can't really do anything about it. Tried. Didn't work. So, just kind of going with it,
So at this point, we've just kind of started to run out of options. We've mostly just been waiting for, well, both of you to wake up, but mainly
Mostly you.
so we can just get this whole fucking Mallard situation out of the way.
Bring him back so we can save people.
Adelaide sort of looks around and says, "And you decided to wake me up during the day."
Oh, we were tired of waiting. Pen keeps trying to do it anyway, and I wanted to wait for you.
Fine.
I don't think Pen's gonna wait. Pen keeps trying to reach into my pockets and take his teeth.
Pen is currently doing that.
Yeah, she's got her hand on Pen's head, holding them at arm's length like a fucking child.
Adelaide shrugs off the cloak and slowly pulls themselves to their feet.
Oh, you can keep that on.
I don't need it.
Are you sure? It's daytime.
It won't do anything.
Well, shit.
We did see them walk in the daylight when we were doing our stealth mission.
Yeah, they're not catching on fire.
Are they sparkly?
Good.
No.
Damn it. What's the fucking point then?
No. That would be crazy.
Is it just like waking someone up at 2 a.m.? Is that the only thing?
Eternal.
I mean, if you want to do an insight on them.
I do. I'm interested.
Noah goes, I mean, if you
Oh.
want to wait till nighttime to do this, we can, if you just are not feeling up to it.
You just
At
have
the
to tell
moment.
Penn that and make them listen to you.
Pen, you look up at Adelaide and the sun is just in your eyes. The like sun is like perfectly behind their head, so like they kind of have like a halo, but also it's blinding.
That's beautiful.
Adelaide sort of shakes their head to and says, "This is fine. How are you planning on bringing him back? I can't. I can fight. It just won't be nice."
Noah also just wants to do a quick insight check. Before
Go for it.
like a
Penn
chaka.
seems to think we won't have to fight him.
Yeah, he's gonna have like a whole new body. It'll be easy.
Can you give him like a shitty body?
I don't get to choose that, but he might.
What are the chances of him having a floppy body?
What if he comes back with a even less shitty body?
What if he comes back and he's real buff?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What if he comes back jacked?
I mean,
Do you think he'll be disoriented long enough for us to like tie him up?
probably, right? It's a whole new body. Wouldn't you be confused?
Have you ever done this before, Penn?
No, but I've seen it happen like once.
And how did
I
they
was pretty
react?
far away, actually.
Okay, so you're a liar. So you're a liar who's lying. Got it. Well.
Pen frowns.
Noah, your insight check of Adelaide, they have darker circles under their eyes than usual, and they definitely look tired. Yeah, I guess they technically got a long rest, but they don't look well rested, and they also look kind of tense.
They got that sexy exhaustion.
No, that's another thing.
No, I'm just like
No,
regular-
sexy.
Exhaustion, but sexy at the time.
So like no, downsides.
Sexy with a
Except for that
Y.
you're tired. As opposed to
The same word,
I-
no Y.
sex?
Sex exhaustion siren.
Sex exchange.
Oh, listen.
You're listening.
Listen.
Listening
Let's
intently.
move on.
That's probably best.
Wimp. But yeah, like that coupled with like their clothes are all torn and shitty still. They still have like scars and kind of fresh wounds at that like they said, like they look like they could still fight, especially after you've seen them do it. But they're just not in a good shape.
Mhm.
Can Pen mend their jacket just a little bit?
You're just gonna walk up and start sewing it?
Magic
Cast
sewing.
mending.
I don't know if you're tall enough.
Oh.
If
Go on your
Penn
tiptoes.
wants to and gestures, like Noah will pick them up.
So cute! Oh my god. Hell yeah.
Just
Hell
like they
yeah.
start to
Hell
reach,
yeah.
and then Noah goes up and just picks him up, and they start lifting.
And he goes, "Where to?"
Adelaide looks at you both like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Reverence is also watching. Like, we're supposed to be doing something.
I want you to know that the way that Pen does mending is that they take the two pieces of broken cloth and just kind of push them together for a minute, and then when they let go, they're fine.
Yeah, you put your hands on Adelaide, and Adelaide is like,
And then they sit there for a minute.
They sit there for a minute. And Adelaide's, you're just, okay.
Don't worry, this isn't abnormal.
No one even know what Penn is doing?
They fixed the
Absolutely
bar stool
not.
in front of him.
Fuck no. He just
Adelaide-
knows Penn's doing something, and he trusts them.
Reverence looks fucking exasperated.
Adelaide squints at you. But, like, you're holding on to their clothes, so they're just gonna stand there.
My dearest friends, we have things to do.
After 1
Look,
minute, one
we-
hole is fixed.
Yeah, that's...
Ta-da!
They go, thanks, and then take a step away. Did you ever go get Merritt's hat? Because he fell out of a tree.
Oh.
No, I just buried
No.
in some leaves and then left. That's all I did with Merritt.
It's probably around then, because you're still, like, at that place.
Mm-mm.
It would just take a look, and no one's done that.
Well,
Well,
Reverence
now
isn't
if
gonna
I
think
look,
about
I
it.
feel like I'm meta game. If I start to look now,
we'll find it before he wakes up.
yeah. If he notices that Mary just doesn't have his hat at some point, he might think about it.
We're busy!
Yeah.
Um,
Also, you need to calm down.
I'm literally in the entire time you've known me to play this game, have I ever been calm? No.
Well,
Asked and answered.
maybe it's time.
Fuck you, first of all.
But at this point, it's just tradition.
And second of all, fuck you again.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we're doing this.
we doing this?
I fucking hope so.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, give me those teeth, Reverence.
Reverence keeps a canine.
Valid.
That's for her. And she gives you the rest.
Pen has a handful of teeth.
Wonderful.
They're going to set them carefully on the ground and put down a pile of 1,000 golds
Uh-huh.
and cast reincarnate, but not with that shitty table.
Okay.
Oh, this table is racist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like mostly human if you look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so racist. It's a shitty table.
It's a
Yeah.
pretty shitty table.
I'm glad you made a new table, Dozo.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. All right.
They also recommend somebody gets out a rope just in case.
Yeah, Reverence has rope. She's ready.
What tools
Okay.
do I have in my disposal?
Where do you think my D100 is? Is really what I want to know. It's around.
How?
You mean a golf ball?
Yeah, it's
You and
here.
Your golf ball.
I found my golf ball. Okay.
Noah brings out his rope and, a handful of caltrops.
Just also place those around the body.
Okay. Let me get the chart.
And by the body, you mean the teeth that we're resurrecting from.
You also have to
Yeah.
stand there for an hour waiting for this, so get ready.
Oh, we could have
He sits.
told me
Yeah,
that.
it takes
Let
an hour.
Adelaide sleep for another hour.
Pen doesn't warn you, then suddenly it's like 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
So when does this? Are you doing it? Is it? um. Hello.
Okay. Let me roll. Here I go.
I'm so excited, guys.
Here's hoping it's not something that's just gonna end our shit.
Yeah. Noah also, like, after so much time passes, he, instead of just, like, holding the caltrops in his hand, he starts placing them, like, he starts from the side of Pen and then goes around and then finishes on the other side of Pen so Pen can still, like, get out of the Legos.
Okay.
Oh my God.
If this motherfucker tries to run, he's gonna step on a Lego fucking doing it.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright.
Quick, draw an icon.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Oh,
that.
thank God.
Okay. So, you lay out this little ritual, and, sit with it for 1 hour.
Mhm.
And, I would say for most of the hour, nothing happens. It's just you sitting there and concentrating on it. And everyone is like, is it happening?
Pen literally
Um,
doesn't say anything.
Adelaide is like, okay, and just sits down and looks exhausted.
Reverend hands Adelaide a book.
Adelaide hands you back the book without even looking at it.
Reverend frowns and puts it away.
After like a half an hour of just nothing, Noah would probably look for something to do, and if he notices Meredith's hat is gone, he's going around for it. Just real quickie.
Do an investigation. Yeah, you like look around the camp area and like 20 feet in the other direction under like some leaves is his hat upside down.
It was camo all on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, like, man, it would suck if the guards had found it.
Yeah. But all's well. He runs around, grabs it, comes back, and just like sets it on Merritt's chest. Puts his hand over it.
Like he's dead.
Like he's dead.
He's
Noah is
dead.
just preparing a body.
Well, he would set it over his face, but like then
Then he's dead.
he's dead.
A shittier equivalent of snuffing him out with a pillow. Anyway.
And then I would say like 45 minutes into this ritual, you all start to see this glow appear around the teeth, which is a horrible body part.
Teeth are the best body part, thank you.
Not to construct a new body from, because just wait.
Oh.
I'm
Oh.
excited.
So all of the gold that you've set down sort of liquefies, and seeps into the ground, and the dirt that it seeps into starts forming around these teeth.
Oh, this is fantastic.
And you all sort of look up at this thing that's the only action that's happened for 45 minutes. This glowing mound of dirt and golden teeth starts to form into a shape that I wouldn't say is a body until several minutes later. But you definitely see the teeth kind of like come in and out of the dirt like they're trying to figure out where they should go.
Oh.
The spell's confused.
It's like when you're doing character select stuff, but it like animates how it changes
Oh
when you're
yeah.
flickering through it.
Oh.
And the dirt sort of starts forming the shape of a humanoid, and it slowly stands up and is like gingerbread man posing.
Did you just not want to say T-posing?
Yeah, I didn't want it to be T with his arms straight out. His arms are slightly down. Gingerbread man posing. And the body of dirt is about as chunky as the gingerbread man. And it does change sizes and shapes several times. Like it's very short and then tall and then stout and then very thin and lithe. And it's very kind of horrifying to see.
I don't know whether to be happy or not that Merritt's knocked out for this.
Reverence is watching with fascination.
And then, as the hour is sort of coming into a close, all of the dirt starts pulsing and moving, and the form kind of curls in on itself into like a fetal position. And then, all at once, all of the dirt just falls off the body, and you can see that there is a completely naked man, first of all.
Yeah, that's what I just realized.
Yeah, he's naked. A
Time to
fresh
tie him
new
up.
body, new baby born body.
Not a baby though.
Not a baby though. He is an adult man, but he is naked. It is a halfling.
Huh?
Oh, we made him smaller!
He's little, he's naked, and we're about to tie him up.
And he's got
It's
a
a
tail.
Yeah, he has a tail.
Oh, that's cute.
He looks very thin. And I would say probably definitely shorter than Pen.
Oh, little.
With long gray hair. And not even, well, you know, it's gray hair. I wouldn't say he looks old, just gray hair. And his eyes are closed currently, but his face looks to be about the same age. He's definitely not a young halfling. Which is wild. Do halflings live longer than humans?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't think they live as long as gnomes, but they live longer than humans.
But yeah, anyway, doesn't have any facial hair, but has very thick eyebrows and slowly opens his eyes. And he does have two eyes.
Tie up, tie it
Oh.
up, tie it up.
And he has just like this dark brown eyes and sort of like looks around for 1 second and then you're all like, tie it up!
Get him!
Get him!
Get him, boy!
Get him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a newborn man. It takes like 1 second, and as you all like literally spring on him and start tying him up, and then he's like, hey!
Fuck you!
I'm gonna roll a strength check.
Who is?
I'm gonna I'm doing it. Me.
I feel like he has disadvantage with his brand new bones.
I'll decide what he's got. Golden
He's
teeth
also-
in those bones.
He's also smaller than before. Not that
Oh
he
yeah,
can't be
like
as
no,
strong,
it's definitely gonna be weird for him. Don't worry, guys. I am taking all of this into context. Yeah, he's not gonna. Well, no. He's struggling against the ropes, but also he's now aware that one, he's a halfling. He has a new limb. Two, he's naked in the woods.
Once he's tied up, I'll kindly throw the cloak over his lap so he's not fucking,
Small mercies for the enemy.
small mercies. Exactly.
Um,
Also, I don't want to look at his halfling dick. So
Penn does hand reverence the rope of truth also.
I did think you were gonna say Ken does look at his halfling dick.
Sorry.
Oh, you can't just start a sentence like that.
Sorry, I was thinking about the rope of truth, not about halfling dicks. My apologies.
With the program.
I'm so
I take
sorry.
rope
I
of
should have
truth
been
and I
thinking
do
about
something
dicks
with
the
it.
whole time.
What does the rope of truth do? What do I do with this? Tie
Put it
with
on him.
I put the rope of truth on him
Okay.
like a
It's just a
necklace
new hat.
or a hat. I tie it on the end of his tail.
Okay.
That's so
Yeah,
fucked
he's
up.
definitely uncomfortable with that.
Uh huh.
hmm
Does it do like a cat's and it's just thumping
Yeah, it's flicking.
irritably? You have to like take a moment to wrangle.
He number one, every like flick of his tail, he keeps looking at it like, oh god, what is that? And then he just kind of looks at all of you like, fuck, why am I here?
Welcome back to being alive.
Adelaide sort of stands up and looks at him very menacingly.
Ooh, spooky.
I would say not yet. He's having a moment.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
like, it's humanoid Noah.
Yeah.
We had that problem earlier. Anyway, proceed.
We'll worry about it later.
Oh yeah, that's later.
So what's up?
I want to see what Adelaide does. That's what I'm most interested in.
Yeah, I'm watching Adelaide.
Yeah.
Adelaide steps up to this little man.
Sparrow little man.
This fair little man. And, Mallard shrinks back a bit. But he looks so pissed. And Adelaide says, hello, Mallard. Mallard doesn't say anything.
Delta gets to have a conversation with himself.
Yeah, you've done this to me.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Sorry.
Adelaide says, did you have a nice nap?
Reverence looks
And-
delighted.
Mallard sort of looks around at all of you and says, what did you do to me?
We killed you.
You died.
Your body's a little extra crispy now.
Reverence holds up the tooth she kept.
Your previous body, that is.
This was yours.
You're not crispy anymore.
Yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
Ooh, can we set him on fire again?
Not yet. We need to know
Remember-
something.
Grinning.
Why am I here?
You need to tell us how to get Thalia and her sister.
He starts laughing and like physically throws himself on the ground. Adelaide steps on him.
Oh, sexy.
And he stops laughing. And Adelaide sort of pushes his face into the dirt and says, "How do we get Thalia and Vivian out?"
This is hot.
And Mallard, after sort of reassessing his new situation on the ground,
Writhe, little man, writhe.
In fairness, he put himself there, so
he grins again and says, "I don't know."
Rowan frowns and repositions the rope of truth around his fucking neck.
He gives you a look, but it's not a fearful one.
How'd you put them there?
Why should I tell you?
We killed you already at whatever your bullshit crystal power was. We can do it again with you shitty and small and tied up this time. And it can hurt a lot more and take a lot longer.
If I've already died, then what does it even matter? You've done something. I'm not even me right now. Oh, why should I answer any of your questions?
You still feel pain, don't you?
You're just gonna kill me again.
But answer me this. Wouldn't it really suck to die, then come back and die again? We'd rather not have to do that. Because
I'd
that's
rather
fucked
not have
up.
to listen to you. So, personally, I think being dead would probably be not so bad.
Again, when we kill you this time, it can be easy, or it can be not so pleasant.
Either way, I'll die.
I'll die.
I'll die.
I'll die.
Yes, but
Guess
you will
I'll
be
die.
alive for a lot of it.
Guess I'll die.
Guess I'll fucking die. Okay. Okay. Oh.
You think I'm afraid of any of you?
You seemed pretty afraid of Adelaide, at least.
He doesn't say anything.
It was very funny to see you skitter backwards when they approached.
How big is Hector?
Not very.
Ooh, let's let Hector eat him!
Noah goes, Pen? Would we be able to fit this one in Hector?
Ben
Now, putting him
frowns.
fully in Hector would immediately kill him.
But what if Hector just, like...
Just let him chew on him a little bit.
Chewing on him is different. If you want to just stick him in Hector, though, that's another demon altogether.
How unpleasant do you think it would be to die by Hector?
Probably very. Look, Mallard. Your options are help us and die quickly and easily, or don't and die slowly until you do.
Neither of these sound that appealing.
Well, that's all you got, hun. You're not exactly in the position to pick and choose what you want to happen.
So then why are you even asking me?
Because it takes work on our part to torture you into it. It'd be easier for everyone if you just fucking helped.
I don't care if it's easier for you.
I'm gonna take my dagger and stab in his hand.
Okay. He screams, and then he starts laughing. Do damage.
Shit. Where's Graham? Where you at, buddy? I'm glad he's not awake for this.
I'm glad you're not awake to see me stab this naked little rat man. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. He... Oh, I need to get him some health. Number 1.
If he passes out, I can just spare the diagram. It's fine.
I mean, yeah, that'd be the real hell, is continuously keeping him alive.
Was that
God, I have
15
to think of
points?
so many things, but they're just very morally questionable.
I
Is the
mean,
problem.
what I just did was morally questionable.
Eh,
Oh yeah, there's a lot of threats Merritt could be making right now, but
I mean, like,
snooze, take a snooze.
Behind the
Yeah.
scenes, Reverence cannot and will not torture this man. Not fully.
yeah.
With as much as he's apparently done, I don't know that I'd make the same guarantee of Merritt, which is really interesting.
Well, Reverence has a past.
That's true.
She
And
could go somewhere
very
else
different paths.
while y'all torture the man, but she can't be here and do it and witness it. This is about as much as it gets for her.
Noah's done it once before to the bastard that, like,
Redacted.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's some people that Reverence would do it to. Don't get me wrong, but that's a very specific set of people.
yeah. And he'd rather not have to do it again.
Yeah, there's a specific subset of people where Merritt's like, yeah,
Just, yeah. Yeah, sure. Sure,
Like, there-
sure, dude.
There's a subset of people that Reverence looks forward to torturing eventually.
She can't wait to fuck them up. But otherwise,
Merritt's also not proud of having a subset in which he'd be like, yeah, it's not even a specific backstory thing. It's just, well, it's not backstory people. It's just the lines you cross with him.
Yeah.
N-
Also, do we
determine-
got that healing dagger?
Yes, I'd given it to Reverence when we.
Oh, what? I have it?
Yeah, when we only had the stuff we had equipped. We didn't have our bags with us.
oh shit.
Merritt was like, "Here, now you have 2 daggers." So you do have that one.
Well, I probably should have used that, but oh well.
Don't matter.
Does the man have health?
I mean, yeah.
You were just letting us bullshit.
Yeah, you were all talking.
Okay.
No.
I know.
Okay.
At any point, you could be like, "Shut the fuck up and play the game,"
Like I said, he screamed and then he started laughing. He's bleeding, but he's not, like, dead. You stabbed
Yeah.
his hand.
I know where I stabbed him. It was a deliberate choice.
Anyways, I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
There we go.
Thank God.
This pin also had that in their pocket. Excellent.
Thank you, Benji. It may not work completely, but it'll help.
I mean, I had that in my pocket too. I was just having fun. Actually,
What's
I
the DC?
17.
Oh yeah, I do. Benji's just smarter than me.
Knows when to use spells.
Yeah, he feels.
Sweet. I was just gonna keep using it, so I'm glad. Hey, Duckman.
You're
A man is a duck. We can't do that again. Proceed.
Fuck, sound.
Fuck.
I'm glad you enjoyed my song.
Really trying to hold it together.
He grimaces at you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not like being called a duck? Is Mallard better? It's a type of duck. I thought it was funny.
It was
You-
funny.
Genuinely can't tell if it was a grin or like pain or anger.
He is bleeding. So
So how'd you get Thalia and her sister in the other plane? Friend.
I don't want to say in our current company. And
Reverence,
he sort
can
of
you leave?
jerks his head to Adelaide, who is still standing on him.
Oh.
It wasn't me.
You stabbed him.
Adelaide's stepping on him.
You did stab me.
I'll do it again too.
Reverence, you're making a very convincing bad cop, but can you and Adelaide step over there for a second?
Adelaide gives you a look.
Reverend's fucking pats Adelaide's arms like, come on.
Adelaide doesn't move.
Adelaide.
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 Roll persuasion.
Adelaide.
Adelaide.
Help me out on this one.
Adelaide.
Oh shit.
Noah goes, Adelaide, sorry to say it, if you want to try and get out your sister out of, you need to trust Penn first.
You're cutting
You
out
just-
every 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's so
Okay.
bad.
Sorry, he's kind of just softly talking towards Adelaide and going, am I still cutting out?
No, you're
No.
good now.
Okay. He goes, look, Adelaide, if you want to try and get Thalia and her sister out of the situation, you're going to have to trust Ben for this one. It'll only be for a moment, I'm sure. Should I roll persuasion too?
No. Adelaide sort of clenches their jaw and then takes their shoe off of Mallard, and they spit on him, and then they turn around and leave.
Reverence goes with, and it's just like, Ben's the smartest of all of us. We usually try to listen to him.
And Noah goes towards, like, he speaks towards Mallard and goes, do you want me to leave too? What's my situation here?
Mallard just kind of stares at you with a weird look on his face.
Is there something wrong? Do I catch your eye or something?
We can make Noah leave too if you want.
I'm fine with leaving.
No,
Oh shit. Sorry.
Yes.
Grin sort of comes back to his face. I thought you were dead.
You say that like you know me.
I'm watching and reading lips, by the way.
How have we met?
I'm not inclined to say right now.
Can I insight him?
You can.
Not that it probably would reveal much, but you
What are you looking for? insight-wise?
Fuck. I guess for what I was looking for, it would have been history, because I'm more looking for if I know him in any way.
I mean, you can't physically recognize him right now.
You have a point. The other one is dead and burnt.
And you
I
did
mean, you
look
still
at his
saw
face.
him, though.
For-
Oh.
I'll say
I was gonna say for the insight, it could be like you're trying to figure out if he has any sort of like what the emotion is behind
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
is
about
it-
all I could really gather anyway.
Yeah.
You
How about this? Is it I wish you would have been dead, or is it I'm glad you're not dead?
Or something there in betwixt. I don't know.
no,
Yeah.
he's not happy.
Mhm.
He does not like you.
I see. I see.
Well, I think that's mutual, so.
Thanks for your 2 cents.
I mean, you know. Sorry.
I don't think
You-
anyone likes Mallard.
Oh, I thought you were talking about towards Noah.
You
No.
sort of
Likes Noah.
Anyway.
you look at him and you're still not putting the pieces together for who you don't recognize this man.
Mhm.
Physically now or before, obviously.
Yeah.
But there's something about the way that he is talking about knowing you that makes your blood run cold.
Reverence is watching and, like, relaying everything back to Adelaide.
So you thought I was dead. You don't seem very happy about me not being dead. Are you sure you want me to stick around? Since you don't really want to say much to me.
Don't.
Mhm.
Maybe me and Lilith will just talk to him for now.
Sounds good. And he pats Lilith. Kisses her on the forehead.
Duh.
Love y'all. Good luck. I'll see you soon, Mallard. Whoever the fuck you are to me.
Mallard watches you the whole time as you walk
Ooh.
away.
Reverence waves you over to where she and Adelaide are.
Like there's anywhere else to be.
He comes forth.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm fucking saying. I don't. It made me feel kind of uneasy. I don't like it.
I wanted to stab him so many times when he opened his mouth. Just like every time he speaks. He's very obstinate. There's a stick up his ass. Do you think he tried to kill you? Or tried to have you killed?
The only thing I can think of is tried to have me killed.
Have you been assassinated? Have you had assassination attempts against you, Noah? Because that's pretty cool.
Maybe 1 or 2, or a few. It was mostly a long-running thing over a long course of time.
That's pretty cool, though.
I guess.
I can respect some assassination attempts. You know.
I did a lot of hiding in a cave.
Fucking and fucking.
Ooh. Minus the
With-
drunk fucking.
So yeah, the only thing I can think of is he was the one ordering the assassination attempts, but that's the only thing I could think of. Maybe not. Maybe he's someone else to me. I don't know. He wouldn't say much.
He's a dick.
He is indeed.
I hate him.
He's just a piece of shit.
Reverence goes back to reading the lips of what's happening.
Keep us updated.
Now, you already know I'm very interested in what's happened to Thalia and her sister, but I'm a little bit more interested in why you know Noah now.
God, that's so valid. Reverence is going to be like live relaying everything that's said to her. To the people. Just by the way, I don't know if Adelaide can read lips or not, but I know Noah can't. So she's live back and forthing.
Adelaide
She's
the
doing
whole
voices.
time. Adelaide the whole time. Are you doing a fake Southern accent? I just want to know that real quick. Adelaide the whole time watches Mallard, like they want to kill him.
That's
Pretty
fair.
much like unblinking, unmoving, non-reactant to you, just staring at him.
Okay, well, she's doing voices to Noah then.
Mallard to you, Pen, says, "That's between me and him."
Fair enough, fair enough. Then how about Thalia?
What about Thalia?
How'd you get her in the ethereal plane? It's pretty high-tech stuff. Pretty high-level magic.
Wow, you have really high spell slots, huh?
You got them big numbers, huh?
Got some chunky slots.
Chonky. Mallard, why you so chonky?
Reverence also
Please
sent
don't.
Pen a text that says, "Hey, ask
Oh
her."
my fucking god, I spit water everywhere.
Good job. Reverence also sends Pen a text that says, ask him about the crystals too if you get a chance.
Mm.
Oh my fucking god.
And also ask him how to wake Merritt up, all caps.
Mallard says, I banished her.
Oh. Why?
Didn't much like her.
That's fair. She has a strong personality. Any idea how to get her back?
Didn't really plan on it, so no. Didn't really even think I was ever gonna see her again. And then my little lapdog over there brought her up like a toy.
Why'd she leave?
I don't know. Ran like a dog with her tail between her legs.
So what's
Reverence is. Oh, sorry. You go.
So what's up with the whole taking over the town thing? Was it fun? Why'd you do it?
You could say it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. It seems like people are pretty unhappy in there.
I wasn't.
Did the juice taste good?
Juice?
The green stuff. The goo? The juice?
I didn't drink it.
Oh. Why was
would
it
I-
there then?
Why would I drink it?
It's green. If you weren't
You know, like
drinking it, why was it
margaritas.
there? Was it just like mood lighting?
Was it like a fucking lava lamp?
Is it like a nightlight for you?
What? No.
What's with the crystals? I've seen one like that before, but they were pink, not green.
They don't know anything.
Not a lot about crystals, not gonna lie. I know a little bit more about trees.
He laughs, and it's not like a sinister laugh. It's like a legitimate laugh.
Friend acquired!
Reverence, disgusted. Reverence will remember this.
He says, sorry, it's not a tree then.
So what's with the sleeping in the creepy underground room? It looked like your guard friends didn't know much about it.
No one did.
Adelaide did.
Only a select few did.
So did you have the magic green goo the whole time you were taking over the city, or is that new?
You could say it's new.
Spooky! Where'd you get it from?
I didn't get it. Just facilitated its creation.
Who's making it? What's making it? How's making it?
Look. You seem to know about the other crystals. It's the same thing.
Did this one have a kid in it too?
What?
Never mind.
Maybe you don't know about the crystals.
Maybe you don't know about the crystals. Guys, help me out here.
You sent us away.
Oh, guys.
And I'm passed out.
Merritt, speak to me. Merritt, my friend. Oh,
Or something?
I thought of something that my good friend Merritt reminded me of. I know you said you didn't drink the goo. Theoretically, what would happen if someone did?
Just asking for a friend.
Science.
Literally asking for a friend because he's passed out.
Well, nothing good.
Mm-hmm.
You
Now he tells me.
I'm not. I'm just. Second. Just goes.
Proceed.
It would probably be like taking a bat to the head.
Oh. Like too much magic sort of thing? Or is it like poison?
A little bit of both, probably.
That's my boy.
So most of the town didn't seem very magic-y. Were you like the only one there with cool spells and shit? I mean, other than Adelaide, obviously. And your possessed guards.
Reverend's texting pen. Ask what they were possessed by.
Also, why did they have smoke? I'll say later.
Mallard says, who cares if anyone else had magic? Once you get enough men on your side, they run.
How'd you get all magic-y? From what it sounded like, you were just what, captain of the guard here? That's not a very magic-y position, usually.
That's my little secret.
Oh, you're no fun. I could tell you how I got my magic. It was trees.
Is that why you like trees so much?
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Also, my friend's a tree. Kind of.
He frowns.
You know, like half tree. Anyways, that's beside the point. Yours doesn't look like trees, though.
Again, just no trees, no.
Gods?
He doesn't say anything.
Prince is like, hey, that's me. That's my magic.
I'll jot you down for a maybe gods.
No response.
Reverence texts and says he seems more like a old, forgotten, fucked up patron type of dude.
So did someone tell you about the crystals and how to facilitate its juice or whatever gross thing you want to call it?
Oh, Pen. I would die for Pen.
Who told you how to facilitate the juice?
Who told you how to facilitate
Who
margarita?
told you how to milk
What's
that
it doing up
crystal?
Who told you how to make shake margaritas off Mallard? Was it Jim? Was James Bond?
Was it James?
God, who showed you the way to mark?
Take me away again, margarita. He says, it's not a secret. I think you just have to look in the right places.
So, what was up with your smoky guard friends? They seemed... Oh, not normal. Not normal. A little bit. A little bit smoky.
Just following orders.
Yours?
He winks.
Gross.
Didn't know you could order people to be smoke.
With magic, you can order people to do anything.
That's fair.
Guys, I'm running out of questions. Friendship, please.
Where does he think his halberd went?
You are asleep. You don't get to ask any questions.
Well, fucking fine then.
No, KR, no, that was a very good question.
No, you don't have to mute your fucking mic. Don't be a bitch. You're asleep though. If we ask your questions, it's
I am
metagaming. If we ask your questions, it's metagaming. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm texting Penji my questions that I don't have. Ask him why he slept in the crystals. Like, what did sleeping? Why did he eat one?
Yeah, actually, I forgot I was going to ask that. So,
Why did he eat one but won't drink the juice?
how come... I know you weren't a fan of the juice, the good green juice. How come you were eating the crystals? It doesn't seem very good for your teeth. They weren't in terribly good condition when we got them. Your teeth. When we had them. from the crystals.
He doesn't like this.
Reverence is not hopefully in his sight. Well, they're kind of off to the side where she can see both their mouths. But she holds up the tooth that she's saved.
You can't see what she's holding from there. Do you know how small human teeth are?
And knows.
Pen does know. Reverence does the teeth thing.
Mallard says, seemed like the right option at the time.
But not the juice. Seems
No.
easier on the teeth.
Reverence sends one word corrosion ?
He frowns at you. The juice. The juice is too concentrated.
So then the juice leads into the crystals.
Yes.
Crystals are like a vessel.
I will admit, eating the crystal was not my brightest moment.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
I mean, it did get him all like strong and shit. Reverence says that over text.
He may not have drank the juice, but he got juice.
We still beat him though.
He didn't eat it when the fight started.
Yeah, I think he just ate it at the end as a last ditch.
Yeah, we still beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying, eating it, he didn't eat it to get stronger.
Oh.
Well, listen. There's no follow up to that.
Where's the juice coming from if it's leading to the crystals? I'm just gonna keep calling it juice unless you tell me to call it something else.
It doesn't really have a name, so I can't stop you.
I mean, you must have called it
It's
something.
margarita. He says, do you know how the arcane quartz forms?
Not really.
The ley lines through the earth, they sort of create this overflow, and it makes these deposits of magic. Around those formations is where the crystals grow.
And the juice?
The overflow. It's more refined, but it's what it is.
I noticed you had a cool, smoky weapon. I have a friend who has one of those who can disappear his weapon. You know, the tree that I mentioned?
He frowns.
How'd you do that? My stick doesn't poof anywhere. It's kind of inconvenient sometimes.
I could summon it now if you'd like a demonstration.
Could you? With
He
the new
grins.
body? And no hands?
He shrugs.
I'd like to see you try. It sounds interesting.
Okay. Um, the halberd summons, and it is sort of hovering in the air with the blade pointed at the ropes. And he's going to free himself. I'm going to give you one quick time event.
Quick, mash X.
Give me I will say a dexterity check.
Okay.
Oh. You move to grab him as the halberd swings down and just barely grab him in time as it cuts through half of the rope. And lodges itself in the ground before disappearing again. And he frowns at you.
Reverend jumps up and runs back over and goes, okay.
I want to.
Ties him up again.
Do I recognize how I summoned it? Was it kind of like how Merritt did it? Can I roll Arcana or something about looking at how that happened?
Number one, do you have more rope, Reverence?
I
do.
if I used all of it, then I take Noah's or Pen's and
No.
fix it.
Well, I guess you just used all your to tie him up. But Noah had some rope. I don't know if they used that also.
I grabbed Noah's as I was running over.
Okay, we have enough rope. You can roll Arcana. 10. It's definitely, though similar to Merritt's, it doesn't seem to be the same.
Careful though, there, friend. You almost hurt yourself with that.
Worse things have happened to me.
Reverend fucking squeezes his hand real quick.
He just grins through it.
She leaves again.
Actually, if you are purposely hurting him, that is going to break the charm.
Oh, fuck. No, I don't do that because she knows better. She knows how charm person works. Not that it's fucking helping.
We're learning about the goo, and I know that he can't get Thalia out, so we're allowed to kill him after this. You know?
I guess.
Man, I just want to learn all about the ley lines. Can you just do a quick history lesson? I don't know. You guys got anything else? Asked about his weapon, asked about some crystals. We know how Thalia and her sister got there, but not how to get them out.
Other than Noah figuring out about him, I don't really.
Yeah.
Maybe just ask again about Thalia. Just like, are you sure you don't know how to get him out?
Are you sure you don't know how to get them out? In exactly Reverence's tone of voice.
Thank you.
Mallard says, I never had an intention to.
Do you banish people often?
I've banished a few.
Why didn't you get rid of Adelaide?
Adelaide was more useful.
I mean, Thalia is pretty strong.
So am I.
Guys, I don't have any more questions.
Ask him that.
I don't want to ask him that. You can ask him. Ben is
Why?
shouting to you.
Fine. Reverence walks up and goes, "So how does it feel to know that your spell was broken over Adelaide?"
He spits on you.
Reverence spits back.
He's
You guys
already
are
been
gross.
spit on. He doesn't care.
Dead. Reverence. It's made her feel better. Are we done with him?
Guys, I don't think he knows anything else. Noah, do you want to talk to him?
Noah comes out from behind the tree. I mean, if I could have a word with, that'd be nice, I suppose. Not that I don't think he's really going to tell me much. Didn't seem to want to.
Can I have some pants?
No.
You're covered.
We don't have pants, but I can hook you up with something else. And he rummages
I
around. in his
don't like how you
message
said
bag.
that.
You're not gonna live long enough to need to be clothed. Promise.
He rummages around in his messenger bag of holding and pulls out his old Mallard's coat. His previous one.
Give that back to him.
He can't have that.
That's
It wouldn't
yours
even
now.
fit him.
You want
You
it.
can't have it. He can borrow it. It was his at some point.
So it's yours now. You killed him for it.
Look, the man wants to be covered.
The man is gonna die.
I don't think you particularly want to see my penis out when I'm dead.
I couldn't give less of a shit.
Fine.
Fine, look at my penis. I don't give a shit.
When we kill you, we're going to leave you in the woods.
I don't really give a shit about what you do with my body. I was trying to save your eyes.
You're covered.
Not when I'm dead in the woods, apparently.
It won't matter then. We'll be walking away.
There has to be a point between these two areas.
They're gonna walk off, and I'm gonna walk behind them. I'm gonna walk past you, take my cloak, and keep walking. And there's gonna be nothing seen. And then I'm gonna go home and wash the cloak.
Y'all are fucking pitiful. He just fucking throws the coat on Mallard. Not like over his head, but just like across him.
You know,
Goes-
Noah, do you know Lilith?
No. What? Who?
What? What do you mean by that? Of course I know Lilith. She's
And-
my dear baby.
No.
No, stupid.
Mallard.
Ken's asking if Mallard knows.
Oh,
Do you know Lilith? Hey, Noah.
Now who's fucking pitiful? Right. Fantasy Christ. Relish.
Relishaz is not Fantasy Christ.
yeah, far from it.
The closest thing she's got to Fantasy Christ. She's got to take a god's name in vain. It might as well be hers.
It's insane. There's so many gods to choose from.
Well, I'm not just gonna start fucking invoking a god I don't follow. That's crazy.
Noah, do you want to talk to this guy?
Noah sits down in front of Mallard. If they left, would you even talk to me about anything? I guess the first
Reverence is
question.
already walking away.
Pen's not.
Depends what you want to talk about.
More like, I guess, our past, how the hell we know each other,
When
Did
we
we
were
fuck?
young.
you know me. Did you try to kill me at some point? You said you thought I was dead. You know,
Did he
that
try to
whole
kill you?
situation. Did I try to kill you? He points at Pen. Good question. Did I try to kill you? I've had people try to kill me, so I imagine you may that. That's the only thing I can think of.
You could say that.
Over what exactly? I've done many things that may have pissed off quite a few people.
I think you know.
Hmm. Let me see. How long ago was this when you thought you killed me? Or that I was dead? Whatever.
He makes that sound.
Oh.
Um. He says, well, let's just say something was taken from you, wasn't it?
Did you say something was taken from me or him?
Something
Sorry.
was taken from you, wasn't it?
Yes.
Now you're starting to remember.
Are we thinking... Was it a woman or a child?
You tell me.
Motherfucker, could have been either. Though, I handled the one that took my lover away from me, so I assume you know the whereabouts of my son. Or at
That's
least
quite
did
an
at some
assumption.
point. That's the only thing I can think of. He's the only thing that's been taken away from me. Quite some time. And I've been searching for some time.
Mallard smiles at you.
Noah also grins back. So... Also, is everyone still around?
The pen is sitting right
I'm-
next to you, wide-eyed.
Pen sitting right there. Reverence is like a few feet away, reading everyone's lips, and she's also wide-eyed.
Are you fine with everyone being around here? Of course. I don't know why you wouldn't. I don't see you telling me a whole lot, and where, or rather, what connection did you have to my son? If you don't mind me asking.
Every time he says "my son," Reverence's eyes bug out.
You're what?
What?
Reverend's voice. You're not mature enough to have a child.
You are correct.
Reverend's is like, you are an overgrown child. What?
Mallard says, handed him off once.
Once. How long ago?
It's been a while.
I was afraid you'd say that. What'd you hand him off for? Money? Power? A deed of sorts?
I'd rather not say.
Reverend's text. A better question would be to whom?
Well, he was going to get to that, even though he knows Mallard isn't going to say anything. To go ask.
She's just trying to help.
Yeah.
Also, she knows that you know she's eavesdropping with her eyes, so
Oh, yeah.
she's not going to pretend she's not.
I don't think
knows.
Noah would be checking his phone in this scene.
No,
That's
he
fair.
wouldn't. But again, he was going to get to that, knowing Mallard's not going to say anything, but still.
What, you mean when you're having an
Yes.
emotional moment, you don't pull out your phone as soon as it vibrates?
And, again, I don't expect you to tell me much, but to whom or what organization?
I don't, take names.
Of course you don't.
What a stupid
But-
way to run a business.
Look. You're gonna kill me either way. We both know this. My friend over there, and he gestures to Adelaide, wouldn't let me get 2 feet. And that's about all I have. He
Yeah,
looks down at himself.
Well,
you are correct. To be honest, as much as I hate you right now, if it wasn't for our friend over there, they'd seen you dead probably 1,000 times over. I might strike a deal with you, but I don't say we're going to get anywhere with that.
My point was, I can give you a location. And he grins.
And what will this information cost?
There's not really much right now that I want.
You say much, that doesn't mean nothing.
Tell you what,
Listening?
get the vampire off my ass and you've got a deal. You let me
So-
walk out of here. I won't stay in this city. And you will never hear my name again.
Somehow, I doubt that. I can see you walking from the city, but I see you causing trouble elsewhere. But I will try my best on, but I want to know more than just location. If you do know the names, I want to know those too.
I don't.
So you're being serious when you say you don't keep names. That's a great way.
When you are trading life, generally you don't keep real names on paper.
You have a point. Out of character, what was one of the questions I asked him? I completely forgot.
But what?
Out of character, what was one of the other questions I asked him that was kind of... It was... who... when... And there was something else.
You asked him why, like what for,
Oh, okay.
like what did he trade him for?
Yeah, thank you.
He said he wasn't inclined to say.
Yeah. He doesn't care that much. He just wants to find his boy. So he goes, well, I don't see it working very well. I know Adelaide wants you dead, and I doubt me talking to her is going to change a whole lot. So sadly, this mutually beneficial deal might not go completely well, but I'll try my best. Got a deal?
Sounds like it.
He goes to hold out his hand for just a quick second. The hands are completely tied up. He goes, kind of puts it away and just nods towards Mallard.
Mhm.
And is Adelaide just kind of here, or did they just kind of walk off with reverence?
Adelaide has basically not moved this whole time.
Reverence didn't go all the way back to them, so Reverence
Yeah.
is like halfway between.
Noah and Adelaide, right now.
So in this case, Noah just kind of turns and looks up at Adelaide and goes, so like I said, I don't imagine my chances of
I doubt Adelaide was close enough to hear. That was
to
the
hear.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Adelaide far away. Adelaide is
Oh,
never
okay.
the
'Cause
original.
we walked.
Oh,
far
since the
away.
original point.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought Adelaide came over for some reason. Okay.
Even I'm not close enough to hear. I was reading lips the whole time.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay. In that case, he gets up and he walks towards where Adelaide and Reverence are residing.
Reverence is fucking raising her eyebrows at you, like really.
Eyebrows she doesn't have.
She's got brow
I know.
bones. Thank you.
She got brow muscles.
And they are up in the air, like for real.
Look, I know it's not going to go well. My chances.
That's not the point. And
Oh, letting him go?
this is between, like, we're not at Adelaide yet. Reverence is between.
Oh yeah, it's between Noah and Reverence right now.
The point
Is
is
letting him go. I know.
no.
What?
The point is Adelaide deserves their vengeance. If putting myself in Adelaide's shoes, I understand you want your child back. But if this situation came to be with the people that I want dead, and you even began to strike a deal with them that would end with them not dying, I would be disgusted with you.
Oh, trust me. We're gonna figure out a way to hunt him down again.
What you're
just
doing
need-
leaves a foul taste in my mouth. Not that you care what my opinion is, but
I
just
do
wanna let you
care,
know.
and I'm feel bad about this. Trust me, I don't want to let him go. He's a wretched little man now. He was just a wretched man before he's a little man. little bastard. And I hate everything he stands for.
And yet,
But I need to find my son. And I hope you can understand that.
it's your conscience, Noah. And Reverence walks away towards Ben.
Noah goes back to Adelaide. His arm crossed, his head down a bit. And he's tapping his foot and just goes, "So, Adelaide, we've got some complications pertaining to me."
Adelaide's eyes
Specifically.
flicker up from, for the first time, from where Mallard was sitting up to you.
Hmm. So, to fill you in on a little bit of backstory, I had a son many years ago that was taken from me. And from what I know, he's just been passed around from hand to hand over time, and I've been searching for him ever since. And this little fucker knows a location to where he passed my son off to last. And I lost my thread on my son many years ago when I found Lilith. So this is the first thread I've found in years. And so we have a dilemma. I'm sure you're not going to go for it, and I completely understand 100%. I want the man dead as a fucking doornail. And I do too. But if I let him go, he will tell me where the last location of my son is. The only thing I can think of at this point is to just go with it long enough to get the information and then try to track him down again. What is your take?
Adelaide sort of stares at you for a while before looking away. And their face is very guarded. After a few moments of silence, they say, "So you would ask me..." And they frown. "Not only will Thalia and Vivian remain trapped, but also I do not get to kill him."
I didn't say that. I said you don't get to kill him right this second. I do plan to try and track him back down if at all possible. I want him dead too. I just need the information. And I will give, if we do find him again, I will give you all the pleasure of ripping him apart. And I will happily watch. Along with everybody else, I'm sure. Our problem is just getting the information and also worrying about getting Thalia and Vivian out.
I don't think you understand the game you're playing. Adelaide pulls themselves to their feet. And says,
I don't at all know his power. I only got a small gauge of it while I fought him.
He won't be happy with a promise from me. And I can't swear. Not on that.
That's understandable. So again, we have a dilemma. I hope you can understand that I desperately want to find, or at least get some kind of a lead on my son.
I understand. Plenty.
But I don't know how the fuck to go about this. Because again, like I said, I want him fucking dead too. He's a piece of shit. He's a god-awful
No.
human fucking being.
If I could help you. You and your friends have helped me plenty. I would do this for you, but I physically cannot.
He nods. I'll get back to you here in a second. And he walks off and goes towards Mallard. And he says, "What, Mallard? What would it even take for you to be convinced or think we'd be off your ass? Ever?"
Not you, just the vampire. I
Yeah.
imagine you'd want my head eventually too.
Well, yes, considering you are the one that traded my son, I'm not exactly happy with you. At all.
You could say I'm not happy with you.
Bit miffed.
You could say we're not friends.
King of understatement, Noah Kendra.
Sure. But what would it take for you to... Because I don't imagine me just telling you, yeah, Adelaide's off ass to work for you.
You've got to make them come over here and swear to my face that they will never touch a hair on my head.
Okay. He
Reverence
goes...
is leveling you with like the just like just that in a facial expression.
Yeah. He gets... This is a fucked up situation. And he hates it. But it is what it is. He fucker does what he's gotta do.
I get it. This is out of character.
Yeah.
Reverence is like seeing it from the standpoint of someone who was a slave.
Yeah. So he goes back over to Adelaide. And goes... So I'm starting to see a trend. You needing to swear some sort of vow? Adelaide, tell me, how do vampires work?
Reverence bursts. Reverence is eye dropping on everything, and she bursts out laughing.
Eye dropping.
Eye dropping?
That's what KR said it was called. So
I know, it's just funny. Adelaide frowns at you and says, "What part?"
Well, let's start with the whole, does there something have to do with you swearing vows and shit? What the fuck is that all about? Seems special to you. Or I guess vampires in general? I don't fucking know. It seems to pertain to you, though. Because you said it, Mallard said it, and I don't get it. To me, a word is someone's word can easily.
If I would swear to him, I would be physically incapable of breaking my promise.
Oh, that's fucked.
It's not just to him.
So you mean any sort of vow you swear?
Yes.
Fuck. And that's just no. He's just going fuck. And he just,
You may be able to break your word, but I cannot.
Noah goes, how does this work exactly? Do you have to use your voice and intent to swear it?
The words are enough.
What if you just had to mouth the words? Not speak with your voice.
Area there, but
Please tell me someone here has minor illusion.
Oh yeah, I do.
The one that can, like, you can make sounds, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it's like people talking.
Fuck.
not specifically like that. I don't think. No, not in a cantrip.
There are like spells you could do that your voice. You can get Rizlon on the phone.
You Rizlon on the phone?
Also, though, we could just have Adelaide swear that they won't touch a hair on his head.
That's
And,
not gonna
like,
happen.
No, but no, look
That's
at what
what
I
he
typed
said.
though.
Literally.
Like that
That's
is what
he
he said. And if they mean it incredibly literally, they can get away with
Oh.
never touching his hair.
All we have
But
to do is
still
cut
kill
his
him.
head off for them.
So like maybe I can't tell you to
Okay.
ask them if that would work because that's metagaming.
I've been suffering.
Well, technically what I did is metagaming, because would Noah know about fucking illusion spells like that? Probably not.
a little bit.
Maybe a little,
He knows they
but
exist,
yeah,
but
I feel like what I did was just a little metagaming, but you
I mean, it's not like we don't do it a lot anyway.
know. But he also asks, like, when you make a vow, can you make it incredibly specific, or is it just like in general? You say you won't hurt him, can't hurt him.
It could be specific, but he knows this. That's why he wants it.
Well,
Reverence
Go-
is coming over here.
he
won't
did
go-
say to have you vow that you wouldn't touch a hair on his head.
Listen, he won't go mincing his words.
Never mind. Reverence isn't coming over here.
Fucking ass goblin.
That's you.
No,
That's your name.
I'm saying that's Mallard.
No, I'm just letting you know. You
That's
can.
also you.
That's you. No, that's your name in my phone.
Oh, oh, I see. There's gotta be some way you can fucking do. He can't be that smart. Not really next to Mal.
Hmm?
Oh no, I was just check the pen.
Pen's just
Adelaide
going,
says-
so...
Continue.
Sorry. Pen's just going, so... while they're talking in the background.
Reverence is like standing up
Finn
next to
begins
Pen
to
and
tell
Mallard.
him
Like,
cow facts.
Adelaide says he has been running this town for several years. He has had me under his control for several years. He has tricked and duped and slaughtered his way to the top. He
Okay, so maybe he is kind of smart.
is no idiot.
Well, I can't fucking force you, and I'm not going to try and make you. And I can't really think of much else to do other than try to use some sort of spell to mimic your voice. Maybe have Pen turn into a raven and try. But I don't see that going very well. But that's the only shot I've got. So, if that's not going to work, yeah, so be it, I suppose.
I can geese him.
You can what?
I can
Geese
geese
him?
him.
Yes.
You're gonna turn him into a goose?
Yeah,
No, multiple geese.
couple
Flock of
geese in his
geese.
coat. No, I can geese ghost him. I can geese him.
You want to explain what that means instead of keep saying geese?
It's the Geos
No, 'cause it's
spell that we
funny,
were going to
but
use on
thank
him.
you.
Please just like throw out the spell because I kind of forgot what it does.
Yeah, it's asking me what level I'm casting it at, and I'm just gonna do 5.
Basically, super command.
I can geese him.
Yeah, fucking do it.
Yeah, while this is all happening, Reverence is gonna geese him.
It
Oh, no,
takes a
wait.
minute.
That's fine. She's gonna stand there and be whispering to herself. They've been talking for a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna geese him.
You know, also Noah to Adelaide goes, you know, I wonder. I'm sure there have been wizards out there, scholars of sorts, that have figured out a way to extract information from the brain, right? Possibly? How much of a possibility do you think that could be?
Reverence, what's your saving throw, DC?
15.
Yeah, he passes.
Fucking damn it.
Adelaide says he's not. There's no timer.
Reverence whispers to Pen, can you still do that today?
No.
Now I'm very upset.
I will not. I will have my vengeance and I will kill that man. But if you need him for some time, I can wait.
I'm just saying, can you save the brain?
What?
Oh, you're insane.
I'm saying if you need to take him somewhere or something so you can get that information, fine.
That would be significantly easier than trying to find a wizard that can extract
Yeah, can it
information
do a
from
lobotomy?
human brain.
Maybe.
Can oh no, that's all. Never mind.
No, I was literally talking about killing him, taking his physical fucking brain out of his skull, and somehow finding someone that can extract information from that.
Yeah,
That's
I
how
know.
crazy I was thinking.
I know. I know.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify that, even though it's fucking bananas.
As long as he still has a mouth after this, we can do Speak with Dead.
You still won't tell us anything.
I
If
wish
he's already dead, he has nothing to give you.
if
Yeah.
I cast command at a higher level, can I make it more complicated?
What? You broke up.
If I cast command at a higher level, can I make the command more complicated?
No.
Damn it. Damn it! Geese!
Jeez.
If we can keep track of him for a day, we can both try and geese him tomorrow.
Yeah, what if I lay down for 8 hours and then come back?
I mean, Adelaide did just say, like, they are
Yeah.
willing to wait.
Yeah, but he's not gonna accept it unless they specifically
He is tied up in a
swear.
rope.
He can't really do much.
We could box him in like the fucking game master. Put him in his own coffin and take him to Cineris. Or not Cineris, Minalta. One of those. Did I get that right? It's been a while.
Minalta's the capital.
There we go. That one.
Yeah.
Cineris is
The one that got destroyed by a giant worm, yeah.
Yeah, I thought of Cineris first, and I was like, no, the sister city. What is it?
Yeah, if we can just hold
Okay.
on to him to a day,
Well,
we can
Yeah,
for a day
we'll
we
just-
can try and get
yeah,
him tomorrow.
We'll just keep him, and then tomorrow I'll try to geese him again.
If you wouldn't mind, waiting a bit longer until we can figure something out, I suppose.
At this point,
Maybe
after
the other
it's
ones would
failed,
know.
after she failed, Reverence kind of runs up to Noah and Adelaide and says, "Hey, so I wasn't paying attention to you because I was trying something. If we can keep him for just like a day, I can try tomorrow to enchant him to make him tell me things. I tried, but it didn't work, and I can't.
Noah
try.
points to Reverence. See, they got it handled. Mostly got it handled.
I can geese him.
You can what him?
Reverence doesn't know how to say geese. Chaos.
Siren
Chaos.
doesn't know how to say it.
Siren doesn't know how to say it, and neither does Reverend. Geese.
My Chaos Emeralds.
You know it,
Geese.
bitch.
Isn't that just another form of duck? Isn't he already like somewhat of a duck?
No, it's a spell.
From one bird to another.
No, it's a spell.
I get that. You're saying you're going to geese him like a polymorph.
No, it's a different spell. It doesn't turn him into it. No.
Oh.
Don't be absurd.
Okay, I see.
But it
I
didn't work
trust
this
you.
time.
And
I can only do it one time because I'm not strong enough.
fuck it, let's go for it. I don't have anything else that I can think of to do, and I'm not going to try to force Adelaide to try to swear to him. So,
You
Yeah.
can't.
like I said, wasn't even going to try.
Cool. So he's just gonna hang out for a little bit then.
Yeah.
We should probably gag him so he doesn't. And like, we're also gonna have to watch him the whole time because he did like summon a knife to cut his stuff.
Yeah, can we also like just tie him to a tree? Like up to it?
Can we hang him from a tree?
I wasn't talking about hanging him, but I
Not
mean we
like around the
can't-
neck.
Not I didn't mean but like by the feetsies.
Yeah.
I mean, you can if you want to. I was just talking about tying to the fucking the body of the tree. The fuck would you call that part of the
A
tree?
trunk?
Trunk?
Trunk is the bottom.
No, it's
No,
not.
honey.
It's the whole tree.
Uh huh.
It's the whole
Okay.
base of it, yeah.
Okay.
And then the branches. Trunk, branches.
Information acquired.
My darling.
I am very clearly one of the tree experts.
My sweet, sweet dumbass. You are so delightful.
Just because I'm around trees a bunch doesn't mean I fucking know anything about them.
That is a mood. Think I know shit about trees? Wrong. But apparently more than you do. My dear friend.
Anyways, yeah. So we tie him up. Some better good.
Some
Okay.
better good.
The
Some
plan
better
is
good.
we're just doing it.
We're just
Yeah, we're
doing
just
it.
gonna
He
like
goes.
hold on to him, I guess.
He says to Mallard, "So bad news. Could not convince her. Them. Sorry. Could not convince them. So
Good news, we're keeping you.
yeah. What she said.
I'm waiting for the good news.
Oh, it's good news for us, not for you.
Yeah, you kind of got all bad news, but you know, that's kind of way the ship's sailing for you lately. I've noticed. So you should be used to it. Pats him on the shoulder and ties him up some more.
Okay.
You're just gonna stay right here while we try to figure out how to get our friends back. And then we'll figure out what to do with you.
He doesn't say anything.
That's fine. I hate his voice. Not true. The southern accent's very good, but Reverence hates his voice.
Okay. Yeah, you tie him up to a tree. Adelaide just sits down directly across from him and just stares at him.
Okay, perfect. Because we do need someone to keep a close watch on him, so that works out fantastically.
Hey, Adelaide. Do you sleep?
Occasionally.
They were sleeping earlier.
I know, but they were like really hurt. Like,
I don't need to sleep anymore.
okay.
I'm not doing the
Yeah.
accent. No, wait. Oh, wait, hold on.
Do it again, but better.
I don't need to sleep anymore.
Thank you.
Good, perfect.
I
There
feel
we
much
go.
more
Sexy.
immersed. Cool. Watch him and I guess kill him if he leaves.
Try not to.
No promises.
That's fair. I won't ask you to. And then now we're gonna try to figure out how to get our friends out. Yay!
Okay. I would say by this time it's probably the sun is setting. Between the hour for the ritual and all of this talking, a significant amount of time has passed. I would say Friends is roaring off, and that's like another hour. So he's no longer friends with you, Ben.
Darn.
And as the sun is setting, Merritt.
Am I dead yet?
Yeah, no. You awaken and you have the worst headache of your life. You also feel kind of lightheaded, and you begin to sit up, and then you immediately lean over and barf.
Cool.
And it's neon green.
At least the hat wasn't over his head.
But you are conscious. Take an exhaustion point, because you haven't gotten a sleep.
Nice. Great. Fantastic. So he wakes amidst them preparing Mallard to just be tied up entirely.
They're preparing
Oh,
a
no.
halfling that you've never
Oh,
seen
yeah.
before.
Oh yeah. Just like after being sick, if that doesn't catch the ears, unfortunately, the loud fuck does.
I mean, yeah, Reverence is already up and running over towards you. And she was gonna tackle you in a hug, but then she saw you barf, and then she's like, oh.
His
Darling,
don't
don't drink strange substances. Have we learned something?
A little late for that warning, darling.
Yes, but have we learned something from this experience? For my sake, I'm going to take that as a yes. It's wonderful to have you back. Did you need anything? Would you like a drink?
Not immediately right now. Everything's very loud. Oh, Queen's alive.
Reverence
What's
sits
happened?
down with him and fucking pets his hair.
Oh, what is that? Who is that? Why are we
That's
being mean to
Mallard.
halfling? Oh, survived a
Why
whole
are
minute
we
without
being
me.
the halfling?
Well, you were very, very asleep, and it's a little bit on a time limit, if I remember correctly. I don't know
It's like
exactly how
several
that
days. You could have waited.
Reverence doesn't know that. And Pen was being very impatient, so. Also, we didn't know when you would wake up. Noah tried to, prepare your tombstone.
What?
It was for comedic purposes.
Like hell it was.
He says as he's
So-
already preparing, like, you know, what drink he can come up with, and like,
Hopefully some
Food and
fucking
stuff.
water.
yeah,
Well,
he's
see,
preparing a meal and
ended.
stuff for Merritt.
My clothes have not.
Only Merritt, not the rest of the party. Nobody else gets to eat.
I figured we were all.
There's
fucking
raw
already
snake.
ate, but
There's a lot of blood. It's fine.
Do you need some more healing?
No, there's not much left to be done. It's still sticking and burning, but I'll live. I think we need to figure out more about those crystals sometime later.
Oh, also, I'm alive.
You are. For that, I'm very grateful. Are you alive entirely? There's not. And he like pats your face and then just straightens a bit of clothes, seeing if there are any injuries beyond whatever it may be was taken.
No,
in
I'm,
battle.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I didn't even have to be resurrected. I am myself.
Rather impressive feat. Survive the fire.
God and I are tight.
That you are.
And also, I happen to be a very lucky person.
Have you told anyone about how you got saved?
Nobody asked! So no.
Luck of the gods.
Luck in general. He is not always inclined to influence it. I do not know if this time was one of the times that he did.
Don't suppose it matters too much when you've turned out alive as it is. So if that's Mallard.
Yes, we're keeping him for now because apparently, and fucking hold on to your pants for this one.
Also, around this time, Noah's starting to come with a light meal and
Yeah,
a cup of water.
you walk up to Reverence being like, Noah's got a son.
Hey, asshole, that was my fucking information. Tell him.
He would have heard it if he was here and not like dead asleep. So
You're right, but I was going to get to that.
you should have got to it faster.
You're a fuck.
Yeah.
Well, both of you, please. My.
Sorry, his head hurts.
I'm
No
so
arguing.
sorry.
Did
he
I
sits
even?
down the light meal and some water.
Here
Sits
you-
down with you guys.
Right.
Oh,
Goes
yeah.
ahead and picks up the glass of water and like takes a moment and then like looks at the food and goes, "Not yet. Thank you though."
Reverence takes a
valid.
bite off the plate.
Okay. What? What? Okay. You're alive. It's fantastic.
Happy to
Mallard's
see that you're
That's-
alive too.
I'm glad to have survived. And as he says that, he like just grabs your shoulder, but just holds on right like so. He's holding both of your shoulders, just like balance.
Reverence is like, and she's got her hand over your hand, just kind of patting. Just pat, 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 pat.
Do we know? There's no Thalia or sister. Do we know anything about that yet?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
He
Apparently,
had pretty much no information on the topic for us.
yeah, apparently he just
Beautiful.
banished them and did not plan to get them out for any reason, so there was no way to get them out.
Yes,
Not
there's
that we know of yet.
There's no
Yeah.
reversal for that, as far as I'm aware.
We're gonna do whatever we can to fix it, but that's for
Hmm.
later brainstorming.
Now then, there's new information that surrounds you, that you have, and he's looking at Noah as he says that, and sort of like shaking the shoulder a little bit, like emphasis.
He
What was-
he got this shitting grin on his face.
Reverence is just
Goes,
got a kid, he's got a kid.
so apparently this fuckwad, and he kind of nods his head over towards Mallard, was one of the people that traded off my son, which if you didn't know, I had one.
No, that hasn't
Yeah,
come
no.
across in the last year or so.
We didn't know
We've
that.
Traveled.
Yeah,
Which,
yeah, it's
to be
kind of new
fair,
information for all you guys. Trying to keep it under wraps.
I
My own
suppose
kind of.
Why?
there's a lot that we all don't know about each other.
Yeah.
I can't remember the extent that I've told you about myself, Noah. So
I don't really know much about you at all, nor do I know much about Penn. I know a
No,
little
no,
bit
I don't
about
think anybody
know
knew
if-
anything about
Just,
Penn.
No.
I don't.
I know they weren't
and that-
from.
I know you got this wicked, like, what is it, a tattoo or scar on your
It's
chest?
like
I
a
think it's
branding, yeah.
a branding, yeah. It's a wicked thing on your chest. This is about all that. I never pried about it. Push on that. But,
Protection and reminder, as much good as that seemed to have done me. Doesn't matter. A son.
oh, Penn. Yeah. It was,
Wake Merritt up. Wake Merritt up. Wake Merritt up.
All right, move. I can't get to the thing to turn him back around. Hold on.
Well,
There we go. Solved. But Mirko's and he's missing, and you've been trying to keep it under wraps. That's the exact thing
yeah, the fuck?
the horned hell helps
Look.
with.
at the time, I thought I was getting a lead from Margaret, but I didn't really hear much about it afterwards. And At the time, I didn't think this whole situation with me and you guys were to be such a permanent thing
That's fair.
Yeah, but they
until
let
I've
him
spent,
die.
well, around a year or so with you guys.
Could
And
have mentioned.
look, I tend to keep personal things like that to myself most times.
In his defense, Merritt, like I said, we don't talk about our past much at all. I have a feeling it wasn't easy for any of us, and isn't easy to discuss now.
Yeah.
At least that's the case with me.
Because I
Even
don't
you
know.
don't know everything about what happened to me.
This I can understand, but we spent 6.5 months looking for my father. We could have returned that time helping you.
That's true. Noah, don't forget that we can help you. We're friends.
I know that now.
Ugh. As much as I hate to say it, I hate you and everything.
Oh, you know
Reverence
you
is
don't
grinning.
hate me completely.
There are days.
Oh, I'm sure. Just like
No,
the days with
Truly.
me towards you, but we get along. And he just kind of grins towards Reverence.
She smiles back. It's more genuine than usual.
Oh.
Bleh.
But yeah, I'm sure I'm the only one with a mission of sorts. So don't come at me about not saying anything about calling for help.
I mean, Merritt asked for help. That was nice. I've insinuated that I will be asking for help eventually.
You are correct. You did insinuate that.
Pen remains
Pen.
Penn,
We just don't
could
know
be
anything
anything.
about Pen.
I think, here's what I think about Penn. I think Penn is actually like a wolf and just pretends. Or like that big spider they turn into. I think that's just Penn.
Do you think they're like that?
All
talking
of you
owl?
turn to see Pen eating the raw snake.
You see what I fucking mean?
It doesn't necessarily surprise me. And Pin goes like a little louder, but then it sort of creaks where he's still headachy and goes, Pin,
Hmm?
how does it feel bringing back a man?
What was that?
It goes, how does it feel having brought back a man?
Oh, it was pretty weird. You should have seen it, Merritt. He was all
Yeah.
gold and teeth and dirt. It was wild.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all deep
Oh.
down?
That's what I am. I don't know about the rest of you. I'm just gold, teeth, and dirt.
I'd like to say I'd hope to see it, but also,
You might get a chance.
I don't know if you wouldn't have.
It took an hour. And Penn didn't tell us it was going to take an hour, so it was actually quite boring.
I thought it was
Yeah, but-
interesting.
Up
It
until
was
the last like
interesting.
15
I don't-
minutes.
yeah, those
No,
15
if
minutes would be
I-
very interesting.
Like, let me put it this way: I could have gone for that thing, that shit show, but it happened and it was interesting.
I could have taken a nap. That would have been nice.
But yeah. So I have a son that was kidnapped from me many years ago, and I was tracking him down until I one day I came across on, well, remember the whole story of Lilith? I came across a caravan. They went to an owlbear and yada yada yada. Killed the mother. Had a baby that was there. Yeah.
Wouldn't
I
have
took
been
care
a
of the
mother
baby. Yeah. So I took care of the rest of them, and then took care of the baby, which is now Lilith. But in that time that I cared for her, I lost all my leads on my son. So
Lilith's
now,
your son
How
now.
long ago was that now?
5 years, give or take. Long fucking time.
That's
Yeah.
a.
Yeah.
Are you certain this
So,
lead Mallard has will even be useful? You wouldn't say how long ago it was.
I know, which worries me, but it's the
I-
only thing I've got.
I think we might have asked, but it's escaping me now. When did he take power?
He's Thalia's nope. The other one. Adelaide said he's been around for several years, I believe.
Yeah, I thought we had a specific time on that, but maybe
I'm
not.
sure we did, but I'm an idiot, so
At some point, I'll remember the number. Adelaide looks rather intent, so I'd rather not bother them from that. But
you also should probably actually rest.
yeah,
Yeah.
I intend to. What just
But-
smells like? Right, okay. The iron is me. It's blood. Okay. It just takes off the vest, which means next to nothing, but he sets it aside. And the white shirt is also just ruined. And he rolls up his sleeves a little bit. Okay.
But apparently Mallard knows. At some point, the fucker bought my son for whatever reason, and then handed him off again. And he knows the location which that happened. And that's the only thing I got.
And the location is not something we have right now.
Nope. And he
He
won't give it to.
wanted Adelaide swear not to hurt him, and Adelaide can't do that.
Yeah, according to Adelaide, once they swear a vow, they physically can't break that. So,
It's like Joy. How was it? Rai sort of smile goes across Myrd's face, very slightly, and he just sort of goes, "Huh, bound by the word. That I can understand. Yeah. In which case, no, that is not something we can make them swear unless we find some wordy workarounds or kill him ourselves."
well,
I
pretty sure Adelaide was the one that wanted to take their vengeance, and I'm not going to take that.
Oh yeah, they have every right to not make that swear at all.
So, apparently Reverence here has another plan. She's going
I'm
to
gonna
geese him.
Yeah.
Whatever that means. But I trust
Going
it.
to throw birds at him.
No. The thing we were gonna try to do to Adelaide, in the unfortunate circumstance that I couldn't break,
Oh,
that I did coolly. Remember how cool it was
yes.
that I did that?
That was pretty fucking cool.
Some sort of proper way to say that, and that's also escaping me right now. But yeah, I remember the thing now. Okay. And Merritt slowly starts like picking at the food also, but still being careful about it. Or being slow about it because everything hurts. Let's see what doesn't make his stomach churn. That kind of thing.
Oh, what a great time for me to drop.
Huh?
What?
Oh,
You cut
no.
out.
Yeah, what a good time for me to drop while I'm speaking.
Yeah.
Oh no.
How much did you hear of what I said?
Nothing.
I heard something about. Well, you said geese, the thing we were gonna do before.
Right, yeah, so the thing we were going to do to Adelaide in the
Mm-hmm.
unfortunate circumstance that I couldn't undo their thing. The cool thing that I did that was
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I looked very cool, yeah. I'm gonna do that to this one instead. Geese.
Are we sure it wasn't geese? It doesn't matter that much.
It's probably that.
Maybe that.
But, who cares?
Either way, same effect. I don't know what that effect is, but I trust you.
It's a. You can give anyone a very specific sort of command, right?
Yeah, you can make them
And-
kind of do whatever you want. But
And it'll hurt very bad if they try to disobey.
yes, it will.
So it's a "you're my bitch" spell. I see.
Essentially.
Yes.
Um.
And I tried it today, but it failed, and I can't try it again tomorrow because I'm not powerful enough yet.
Yet.
So many yets this episode.
Yeah.
Like, there's like a moment of realization, I guess is the word I'm looking for. It goes across Merritt's face and goes, "Did." How do I want to put this? When you lost your son, was that the same time after? And Merritt sort of like makes sort of a scratching motion around his or over his chest, as if like trying to talk about the scars and not
Mhm.
wording it.
No, he gets what you mean. He goes, well, yes, precisely the exact same time.
Oh.
Yeah, I dealt with the one that did that to me and took my son initially. But now it's just a matter of finding, well, my son. And
Well, you're
my
certainly not
lover,
alone.
well, there's no coming back for her. So
Oh.
there's only my son left.
Well, you're not alone in looking for him anymore.
You're looking for your son. I'm looking for my dad.
I'm looking for power to kill people with.
Also, maybe to kill your dad with? Question mark. I can't remember
She
the
doesn't know.
full story of it. Oh, okay.
No, she
okay.
doesn't know anything about her dad.
Okay,
That's entirely up in the air.
I see.
There it goes. Right. Suppose we'll handle more of this come morning. It's still midday. Sometime later, right?
It's evening. The sun is set.
Okay, it's evening by now. Okay.
Yeah, it's nighttime.
All right. I guess this. So next morning we'll handle more. is there anything much more I missed?
Let me see. Question. Reverence was like relaying word for word what was going on with like Penn and Mallard, right? Or what? Just kind of.
Correct.
The
She
gist
was
of it.
doing voices.
Okay. Noah goes. Apparently, we got a small history lesson on crystals
Oh?
and the magic juice that you foolishly drank.
I'm gonna keep
You juice
having jokes
fool.
with that, huh?
Oh, you're never gonna live that one down.
You're never gonna live that one.
Never. But apparently, the crystals are from overflow from the ley lines, and the juice you drink,
Uh-huh.
it's just the magic overflow.
It's just straight magic juice.
You just drank
Actually,
magic.
what it is.
Yeah, that was kind of the hope. It did not have
You
the effect I
idiot!
wanted. Does it-
Reverence grabs his face and just gets so close and just says, "You're so dumb.
I thought
I
could
love you
have...
so much, but that was so stupid."
I thought it'd give me enough magic to save Thalia or you.
That's very sweet.
Good
That's very
intentions.
sweet. Good intentions, idiot. Fucking. I can't think of the word. Idiot
Bastard?
choices.
Okay.
Idiot fucking. Intentions versus.
Action.
Yeah! Good
I-
intent, idiot action.
I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, you can't tell me you looked at that juice and thought, this is a good idea.
Well, there weren't any good ideas much left.
I suppose you're right.
You're still
But I
dumb,
do
never
that.
do that again.
I don't intend to.
Good. You slept for a whole day.
Yes.
Like, I can't talk much, but like, just in general, like any liquid substances you don't know what they are, probably shouldn't.
Do not ingest.
Again, I wanted to talk, but yeah, it's a good rule of thumb to live by.
Usually one I have, but again, no good ideas left.
True.
Especially if there wasn't anywhere that could have revived Reverence and she hadn't saved herself with God's help.
Yeah, I'm good. I got this shit. I got my shit. God and I are tight.
All right.
Eric
I
continues to
guess
munch.
we sleep.
We munch and sleep.
Okay.
Merritt changes from his very bloodied clothes into slightly more worn, but also a lot cleaner clothes.
Yeah.
And then sleeps.
Is anyone else going to take a watch with Adelaide?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, we'll
Three of us
swap
that
around.
aren't merit swap with
Oh yeah,
Adelaide
no, I need.
up. the whole
Yeah.
As much as I snoozed, I need another snooze.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just imagining he passes back out, and there's a moment of like, Merritt, poke, poke, poke. What? Okay, just making sure you're still with us. But he sleeps.
We can talk about that next time
Mhm.
because I
It's late.
have a headache.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
Aw.
okay. Everyone takes a fucking snooze, babe.
Okay.
And we did it. We brought it back.
Bitch.
We fucking did it. Everybody finally knows some of Noah's backstory. Actually, a good chunk. At least the gist of it.
Yeah, that's a.
That was a lot to unpack.